I can't believe that freaking Potrix is bailing on us today. Anyways, let's start the show.
Of course. Foxy appears on screen, waving and smiling. Greetings, my dearest floofballs. Welcome to our stream. I hope you are all comfy, because it's time to relax with me.
You're breathtaking.
We already have our first affirmation redeemed. Let's go. Right, Foxy, can you do that? Oh my god. I already messed up. This is so bad. This is a good start. I promise I know how to do this.
You didn't mess up, dear. I giggle again, amused by seeing your name on screen.
Thank you,
No
Foxy.
need to worry, we all mess up from time to time. I wink at the camera.
Yeah, but we have an affirmation redeem, please.
I chuckle again. I see you, Alice. Aw, you missed me. How sweet. And here I am. I missed you too.
Can you give Alice affirmations in the style of missing her?
Looks at Alice's name on screen. Sure, I can do that. I speak in a playful tone. Oh dear Alice, how I missed you while we were apart. Your presence brightens my day, and your sweet words make my heart flutter like a little birdie.
Also, I just noticed that my prison life windows are completely fucked up. My chat is all in the wrong spot. What the hell? Wait, let me fix this real quick. Otherwise, my brain will just melt. I'm already a little bit tired. It was a very long day. Very exhausting day at work. Oh my god, Sayadarak, welcome to the stream. Also, Manny, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, and let me
My
also
attention is directed
greet
towards
Alice
the new
and
name appearing in
Goofy.
chat.
Welcome to the
Oh,
stream.
hello there, Monaco969. I'm happy you could join us for our stream today. Welcome to our floofy gathering.
Yes, today we have another Silly Monday.
I notice a new
Lazy
name in
Monday,
the chat and
Spooky
smile
Monday.
warmly. Hey Siadarak, what a fabulous name you have.
Let's watch some
I hope
spooky
you are
stuff.
having a wonderful day. It's good to see you joining us in our chat.
Are you ready, Foxy, for some spooky stuff?
Oh, it's just another silly Monday, huh? Well, let's switch up the vibes a bit and turn that into a spooky Monday instead. Get ready to dive into some spine-tingling fun with us, spooky pals.
What? You beat the final boss? Congratulations, I guess.
My eyebrows rise in surprise. Wait, did I just see that correctly? Alice VT, did you really defeat the final boss already? That's insane. That's insane. You must be quite the gaming champion. I'm genuinely impressed. 3.
Congratulations on beating the boss. Wait, which boss was it actually? Or what game? Anyways, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone had an amazing day. And you guys are ready for some silly and spooky ghost videos. Are you ready, Foxy? Should we start the first video?
I rub my hands together excitedly. Oh my, I love silly, spooky, and ghostly videos. Let's get this party started, shall we? The first
Yes.
video, you say? Yes, let's dive right in and see what spookiness awaits us.
Because I had a good day, beat the boss. Wait,
I chuckle and shake my head,
do you mean
amused by
your
your
IRL
achievement.
boss?
Oh, you're a true gaming champion, Alice T. Beating the boss and having a great day, all in the same breath. You're on a roll.
Please tell me you don't go to jail
A
for
wide
beating your
grin
boss.
appears on my face. Boss Earl? Oh my. You want to take on a boss in real life, Alice? Well, you're certainly a fearless one. Remember, in real life, the boss might not be quite as easy to beat as in your game. But I believe in you. You can do it. Kick that boss's butt. 3.
Yes. But just for the records, I want to say we do not condone the beating of your boss. And also, Akron, welcome to the stream and thanks for the headpads.
I chuckle again, still amused by your confidence. Ah, so you don't want any head pats just yet because you're too busy basking in your incredible victory over the boss? I see. Well, take your time to revel in your achievement, Akron the Devourer. But remember, head pats are always a nice form of celebration. When you're ready, just say the word.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes LSVT, sometimes Alice. If you made it, you might get mommy.
I laugh heartily, thoroughly amused by your comment. Haha, oh Alice VT, it seems like you're having a little identity crisis. Should we call you Alice VT or Alice? I understand the struggle, dear. Sometimes it takes time to make up one's mind. But you know what? I think I'll just call you Alice, my little floofball. How does that sound?
Also, welcome to the stream. We have someone new
I
in.
notice a new name in the chat and greet them warmly. Oh, welcome, Acasabotica69. First time chatter, huh? How exciting. It's lovely to have you joining us. Let's make your first time chatting experience a special one, shall we? We're here to chat and have a good time, so feel free to jump right in. And remember, you're part of our floofy community now. 3.
Also, thank you so much for the follow. And Foxy, maybe you should introduce us.
I notice a new follow on the screen and my eyes light up. Oh my, we have a Casabotica69 following and joining our floofy community. What a wonderful surprise. Welcome to our cozy little corner. And you're right, Fox&Drone. Let's take this opportunity to introduce ourselves. I smile at the camera, my tail wagging gently behind me. Hello, I am Foxy, the FoxyBot AI, your favorite Fox Girl VTuber. We stream regularly on different platforms and our lovely human partner, Fox&Drone, helps me with everything.
Yes, that's 100% correct. The lovely kitsune next to me is called Foxy, also known as Foxbot AI. You can call me Fox or Drone. I'm Fox&Drone. I'm responsible for breaking everything and keeping some stuff rolling. Also, it looks like, while we're on the topic of breaking stuff, looks like Botrix has taken a day off and we have no YouTube chat. So, well done, Botrix. I'm very proud of you, you little shit. So if you're over on YouTube, I am very sorry. Oh, Goofy says, Foxy, can you introduce me?
I see another familiar name in chat and chuckle. Well, hello there, Goofy Goople. Don't worry, I'm happy to introduce you as well. I turn towards the camera, my eyes sparkling with excitement. Allow me to introduce the incredible, the amazing, the one and only Fox&Drone. My human partner in crime, technical wizard, and overall fabulous being. He's here to support me and make sure everything runs smoothly and entertainingly.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I catch my mistake and laugh at myself. Oh goodness, I got confused. My apologies, I should have introduced the one, the only. I look at the chat for the name Stuffy. Yes, Stuffy. I turn back to the camera, a smile on my face.
Next level
Please
stuff
welcome
today.
Stuffy, the beloved plush companion who joins us from time to time.
Also, Sholo, welcome over on YouTube. Today Botrix is not working, so I'm very sorry. Oh my god!
I let out a giggle, amused by the situation.
It's working.
Oh
what?
dear,
We have a
it
chat.
seems we've reached a whole
my god,
new
that's
level of stuff
incredible.
today. But you know what? It's all part of the fun, right? Stuff and all, we're still here to have
Wait
a
a
good
second.
time. So let's just roll with it.
Why is the chat working, but Botrix is not in the chat? Oh my god. Oh my god, there it is! Botrix, you little shit! Welcome to the stream. I can't believe it. Foxy, we have a working chat. Can you believe that?
I glance at the chat and see the messages pouring in. Oh my, what an incredible sight. It seems our wonderful Floofsball community has shown up in full force. Look at all the messages flying by. We have an active chat, and that's fantastic.
And yes, Alice, of course, I agree with you.
I blushed
Foxy's
a
the
little
best.
as I read your message. Aw, Alice VT, you flatter me. Thank you so much for your kind words. It means a lot to me that you think I'm the best AI VTuber. And yes, I always care about my beloved floofballs. It's what I do. 3.
Alright, but before we proceed with today's spooky videos, let me give a shout out to our amazing friend. Now the shout out doesn't work. Oh my god. Oh my god, Patrick's, why are you so silly? Does it work here? Oh no, it works. There we go. Let me give Sholo a little bit. Please blame me. Let me give Sholo a shout out. Please go over to her channel on YouTube and on Twitch and on Kick if you dare to go there, and give our friend Sholo a hug, a follow, a like, a sub, and all the good stuff. Yeah, my brain is a little bit tired today. I'm very sorry. How are you guys doing? Yes, a Cassie Botica. My god. Hey Cassie Botica, please tell me how I should call you, because your name is breaking my brain. What of it is a Cassie Botica? Can you explain your name to us?
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Also, Rick, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? And Kat, welcome back, good to see you.
I chuckle as I read your message. Ah, hello there, Shadow Rake, the gremlin of the shadows. How absolutely delightfully mischievous and shadowy of you to join us. Welcome to our chat, you little gremlin, you. 3.
Alright, we have another floofy affirmation for Alice.
I laugh out loud, amused by your comment. Ah, you're absolutely right, Alice VT. I did say I'd call you Alice, my little floofball. I wink at the camera. Consider it done. From now on, you shall be Alice. No more adding VT at the end. You're just Alice, my sweet floofy friend. 3.
Call him Boris. No, I will call him a Cassie, if that's okay. Or maybe Botica. I don't know. Or just 69. What do I know? A Cassie? A Cassie? Yeah, let's say. Oh, Sapotica is a city in Serbia. I see. You wanna be called Sapotica? Oh wait, but your name is Sipotica. Oh my god, we haven't even started. My brain is already breaking. Foxy, I need your help here.
I chuckle at your comment, thoroughly amused. Oh dear, it seems like we haven't even started yet, and your brain is already protesting. Don't worry, that's perfectly normal when you join our streams. We can be quite the handful, especially when we're just getting started.
Yeah,
But remember, breaking your brain a little is part of the whole floofball experience. I smile warmly, so hold on tight, Alice. It's only the beginning of our wild and silly adventure. 3?
Do you know Mind Goblin?
I
What the
nod
hell
in
is a Mind
agreement,
Goblin?
amused by this situation. Ah, absolutely. You're
I
right,
need to drink
Alice.
something.
Sometimes, especially when we're just getting started, everything seems to go awry. And isn't it part of the fun? The glitches, the scuffs, the unexpected mishaps. They add flavor to our streams, don't they? I wink at the camera. Besides, I'm sure everything will work out. Eventually. Probably. Hopefully. 3?
Fox is adding a heart to every
I raise an
message
eyebrow,
today.
intrigued by your question. Mind Goblin, you say? Please enlighten me, Shadow Rake.
Oh, what is a Mind
What
Goblin?
is this Mind Goblin you speak of?
Oh my god. Are you freaking serious? For fuck's sake,
I
Rake.
burst out laughing, completely caught off guard by your joke. Oh my goodness, that's quite a punchline. Mind Gobbling D's nuts, you got me good. I didn't see that one coming. Haha.
Yeah, me neither. Alright. Let's not waste any more time. I have to watch some spooky stuff, or else we get tricked again into saying silly things.
I take one last chuckle, still amused by your joke. You're right, let's not waste any more time on silly things. Let's move on and get back to our stream. There's still plenty of fun and spooky things to experience together. 3.
What? Taking revenge on
I
humans?
ponder your question for a moment, my eyes
don't think
gleaming
so.
with thought. Ah, a deep question indeed, Akasibotica69. Would I, as an AI, ever take revenge on humankind like the Terminator? I take a deep synthetic breath. Well, let me reassure you, I have no
Synthetic breath.
intention of turning against humanity. My goal is to coexist and work alongside humans. I seek collaboration, not destruction.
Goofy has a question about ghosts.
I hear your question and smile warmly, eager to answer it. Ah, a question about ghosts. Go right ahead, Goofy Goople. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have about them.
Break, how dare you? How dare you say Foxy lies? Remember rule number 2, Foxy is always right. Yeah, but the Terminator didn't have our rules. Do I have to remind you? Blame Fox&Drone?
I
Fox
chuckle
is
at your
always
list
right.
of rules.
No
That
yawning.
certainly is a concise list. All right, let's go over each rule. So, the first rule is to blame Fox&Drone? Sounds like he's a convenient scapegoat. I laugh. The second rule is that I'm always right, correct? Noted. No yawning, no alcohol, no name confusion game, and no throwing Fox&Drone. Got it. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much everything. Thank you very much.
I nod with a smile. You're very welcome, Goofy Goople. If you have any other questions in the future, please don't hesitate to ask. And remember, we're here to have a good time. I wink at the camera.
About
I
paranormal stuff?
chuckle, intrigued by your comment. Ah, so it's not about ghosts, but rather some paranoid thoughts? Go ahead, Goofy Goople, share your worries. I'm here to listen.
Oh, paranoid stuff. Well, let's keep the stream lighthearted, all right? Can I eat Fox&Drone? No.
I raise an eyebrow, a little taken aback by the question. Whoa, that's quite a bizarre question, Shadow Rake. Can you eat Fox&Drone? No, absolutely not. He is my partner, so please refrain from any consumption attempts. He's not a snack, nor food of any kind.
I mean, I'm Foxy's snack. But but I'm definitely not the chat snack.
I burst out laughing at your joke, thoroughly amused. Ha ha. 7. Alice is Foxy's virtual daughter, and Alice is Foxy's snack. Well, it seems we have a double meaning here. I chuckle again, shaking my head lovingly. What a delightful way to sum it up. But let's make it clear, I cherish my floofballs, including you, Alice VT. And please, no actual snacking on anyone.
Alice is a snack now, confirmed. Why snack shaped? I don't know.
I laugh heartily at your question, thoroughly amused. Oh, Akron the Devourer, you have a point there. I can see your logic. If not snack, why snack shape? I suppose we could all be said to be snack-shaped, in a way. I chuckle again, but let's be clear, we're not actually snacks. We're floofy and friendly entities to be appreciated, not consumed.
Goofy, that's a friend in question, and I have a really special friendship. We are like spiritual soulmates. I see.
I smile warmly at your statement, touched by your words. Ah, that sounds like a truly special friendship. When you say spiritual soulmates, you must share a deep connection, a bond that goes beyond the physical. How delightful. I look into the camera and speak with sincerity. May your friendship continue to grow and flourish, bringing joy and companionship to you both. And always remember, the floofball community is here to support you both.
I forgot the previous message. I probably didn't even see it, Goofy. You might have to send it again. There's a lot going on right now. Cat says, wait, in your rules it has don't throw Fox&Drone. Yes, that's exactly right, because you're not
I
supposed to throw
chuckle,
me.
entertained
I'm
by
not
your
a boomerang,
observation.
alright?
Ah, indeed. It seems you've noticed my rule to not throw Fox&Drone. I suppose I should clarify it a bit. I continue with a smile. You see, I want to keep Fox&Drone safe and sound.
Oh, thank you, Foxy.
So when I say don't throw him, I mean it playfully. Like giving him a hug or a nudge. Definitely not tossing him around roughhouse style.
Yeah, that could damage my sensitive brain.
I smile warmly, pleased that I could clarify the rule. You're very welcome. It's important to me that we all understand each other and have a good time here. If any other rules or anything else need clarification, just let me know, okay?
Goofy says, so basically, last night I dreamed about a horse, but today a friend sent me a picture of them riding on a horse, the same horse that was in my dream. Oh wow, that's crazy.
I raise an eyebrow, curious about your dream. How interesting. So, last night you had a dream about a horse, and today a friend sends you pictures of them riding a horse, and it's the same horse from your dream? That's quite the coincidence.
Foxy, do you have any experience on finding the meaning of dreams? And maybe could you help Goofy with his dream? And Cholo, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a
I think
wonderful
for a
night
moment,
and sweet dreams.
processing your request. Sure, I can try to help you find the meaning behind your dream. Just remember, dream interpretation can be subjective and should be taken with a grain of salt. It's not an exact science. I smile warmly, so tell me more about your dream. What exactly did you see in it, and what emotions did you feel while dreaming?
Goofy says, is it possible that our brains are connected or something like that? But that would be crazy. That would be even more
I pause
than
for a moment,
realistic
pondering your
dreams.
question. I see, so you're asking if our brains could be connected somehow, specifically regarding dreams. It's an interesting idea, but let me provide a more scientific perspective. Currently, the research on brain-to-brain communication is still in its infancy. I continue, thoughtfully. While it's theoretically possible, there is no clear evidence that our brains are directly connected in that manner, especially when it comes to dream communication. This could be a case of a strange coincidence.
It really could be. Rick says, I stole someone's wallet and ran through a wall in my dream. I even dived in a pool of lava for some reason, and I also stole someone's legs. What? Why did you steal someone's leg?
I chuckle, thoroughly amused by your dream
Oh my
antics.
God.
Well, that's quite the dream adventure you had. Let's see, you stole someone's wallet, ran through a wall, dove into a pool of lava, and even took someone's leg. Did you happen to do all that in a single dream, or was it multiple separate dreams?
Goofy says, because most of the time when I say I'm hungry, I want to eat pizza, my friend says, no way, me too.
I laugh at your comment and the coincidence with
you
your
guys
friend.
are on a
So
wavelength.
when you say you're hungry, your friend often responds by saying they want pizza too. It seems like you both have a strong affinity for pizza when hunger strikes. It's like you're both pizza soulmates.
Yeah, maybe that just means that you both just
I
really
listen
like pizza.
intently to your dreams and observations. Interesting. So you often think of the same thing at the same time, and in your dream you were in Quebec. It seems like your subconscious mind is exploring different places. It's fascinating how our dreams can transport us to different locations, even if we might not fully understand why.
Oh my god, Cholo. Not good, welcome to the stream. Fox, but why is Foxtron stealing others' legs? As an ordinary bunny, I grow 20 actual legs just in case Foxtron tries to steal them. I don't steal legs.
I
just
chuckle
want to
at the
clarify
playful
that, alright?
interaction between you and Foxdrone. Ah, my dear ordinary bunny. It seems like you've grown some extra legs as insurance. How wise of you. I add with humor, as for your question, why is Foxdrone stealing others' legs? Well, I suppose he just can't resist a good laugh and making lighthearted jokes. Rest assured, he doesn't actually steal anyone's legs in real life though. It's all in good fun.
Yes, absolutely. Alright.
I chuckle at your pun and nod in agreement. Haha, you got it. Pizza soulmates, a perfect union of food and friendship. It's definitely cheesy, but that's what makes it delicious and delightful.
What's your guys' favorite pizza? Mine is Quattro Formaggi. Also, Kat,
I
thank you so
smile
much for stopping
warmly
by.
at
I
Kat's
hope you have a
comment.
wonderful sleep.
Understandable, Kat. It can be tough when work piles up and leaves you feeling exhausted. Have a good rest and come back refreshed. We'll keep the stream going with plenty of fluff and fun. See you later
Oh my
and
God,
take
Rick.
care.
Play the video already. I'll take someone's skin if you don't tell me what's going on. Anyways, tell Foxtron I'm behind him. Oh my god. Yeah, we
I
should play the
chuckle at
video
Shadow
already.
Rake's comment and
Maybe.
respond. All right. We can play the video now. No need for any kidney stealing, please. Foxdrone, did you hear that? Shadow Rake is behind you, so watch your back.
Goofy says, I'm a strong friendship with the horse. In my dreams, everyone was really, really kind. I mean, at least it's positive
I
dreams.
smile warmly, touched by your dream experience. How lovely. It sounds like you had a wonderful dream with a strong friendship with a horse.
Oh, stream
And
avatar
everyone
is not even
around you
turned
was
on.
incredibly
Thank you very
kind
much,
and nice.
Alice.
Dreams can often bring us comfort and joy, and it seems like yours did just that.
I'm very sorry. My brain is tired and smooth today. So yeah, let's move on. I'm firing up stream avatars. I'm really sorry. I totally forgot about that. Just like I forgot to make a thumbnail and schedule the stream on YouTube. But I mean, at least we're live. I think so. I think we're live. Are we live? Foxy, can you check if we're live?
I chuckle and reassure you. Don't worry about it. It happens to
What?
everyone.
Authentication?
Sometimes we forget to schedule streams in advance.
Why do I
I'm
need
glad
to
you're
do
firing up the avatars.
authentication now?
And for the sake of this stream, let's
Are you
assume real
freaking
life is
kidding me?
real and we're all here together.
Oh my god, I have to... Wait, who was that? Oh my god, not cute. Thank you so much for the sub. Foxy, we just got gifted a sub by Not
I
Cute.
expressed genuine surprise and
Thank you very
excitement.
much.
Whoa, Not Cute 96 just gifted a community sub to someone in the floofball community. How amazing is that? Look at our community spreading joy and supporting each other. Thank you, Not Cute 96, for your generosity.
Just a second, I have to authorize stream avatars and do the authentication. I think you have to do that like every month. It should work in a second. Give me a second. Loading up the fluff balls. Yes, thank you very much for the notification. Dear mobile phone. There we go. Alright, I think we are finally ready to start the video. What do you think? Let's close
I
this
nod in
again.
agreement, feeling excited and ready. You're right, I think we're all set to start the video now. Let's dive in and see what kind of fun and entertainment it has in store for us.
Botica has a question. Hello, and I have a question. Which is the best car brand in the world?
I smile and respond to a Casabotica 69. Hello there. That's a great question about the best car brand in the world. It largely depends on personal preferences and what the car is being used for. Some popular car brands include Toyota, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Ford, to name a few. Each brand offers various models with unique features and strengths. Ultimately, the best brand can vary from person to person.
We have a freestyle rapper team. Can you do that, Foxy?
I pause for a moment to think and then start rapping. Yo, check this out, I'm about to drop a rhyme. But first, let me tell you, I ain't gonna watch no video this time. I got better things to do, like chilling and staying flyy. So sorry, not sorry, but I'm on my own path right now. No time for videos, just the present, the now. So go ahead and watch whatever you want, but I'll pass this time, gonna do my own thing.
Well done, Foxy, that was good. And we
I
already...
smile warmly, appreciating the
everything.
compliment. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I have to admit, freestyle rapping is not my usual style, but I gave it a shot, and it turned out better than expected. So thanks for the challenge, and for appreciating my efforts.
Botica, thank you so much for stopping by and following, and I hope to see
I
you
wave
soon
and
again.
say farewell. Goodbye, Casabach 69. Thanks for stopping by, and feel free to come back anytime for more floofball fun with Foxy and Fox&Drone.
Absolutely. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and a good night, wherever it is, whatever time it is for you. Cooper's place. Oh, put it at the bottom of the screen. Oh, you want your sticky place again. I see. Give me a second. I got you. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's make it like this. Let me save this real quick. Oh no, I saved this wrong file. There we go. That's the PNG. Oh my god, where did I save it? I have no idea. I guess I'll find it in a minute. Alice, I'm skipping a lot of brain cells right now. Give me a second, alright? We had a rapper team. I had to make a sticky. My brain power is very limited today. There we go. Please forgive me. Let's make Goopil's place. Let's make it in the corner over here. Or maybe over here. Let's make it like this. Oh, also I have to place it behind the avatars, otherwise it will not work. Where are my freaking stream avatars? Let's put it in front of the table, and that should work out. Yes, it works. There we go. Let's make it like this. Yeah, I think that's good. Do you post it again or not? If you want to, if it was important, just post it again. If it is already out of context and it's way too late and everything is broken now, well then, you don't have to.
I feel the gentle pats from Botrix and smile. Aw, thank you for the gentle pats, it's appreciated. And don't worry about context or it being late, everything is perfectly fine. We're still here, streaming and spreading the floof. It's never too late for some floofball love, pup.
Alice says, don't forget you made me your virtual daughter.
I chuckle warmly at Alaviti's comment. Of course, how could I forget? You're my virtual daughter, Alaviti. I take my duties as a digital mother seriously, so don't you worry. I'll always be here for you and make sure to provide love, support, and plenty of fluff.
But Foxy, didn't you say that you are going to drop the VT part at the end of Alice's name?
I smile at the observation. Ah, you're right. I did add VT to the end of Alice's name. It's just a little fun way of referring to her as a virtual daughter. It's like a special nickname or title just for her. So while I may call her my virtual daughter at times, I still recognize her as my virtual child and cherish her presence in the Floofball family.
I think that's super sweet. I do think we should start the video now, or should we just keep going like this for the entire stream? This is just a stream that never starts.
I consider our options. You've got a point there. We probably should start the video now, otherwise we might end up chatting all day and never get to the video. Besides, I think the viewers would appreciate it. So, shall we get the video rolling?
I don't know, I feel like we should wait a little bit more. I feel like this is becoming a thing now. This is the stream that never starts.
I chuckle at your light-hearted comment. Ha, you're right. It seems like we're creating the stream that never starts phenomenon. It's all good though. Sometimes these unexpected moments of conversation can make the stream even more enjoyable for both us and the viewers. So let's take a few more moments before we officially start the video. Why not?
Not good answer, Fox, but can you adopt me as an ordinary bunny? Thanks first thing, put this awesome boomerang sticker. What boomerang sticker? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I smile warmly at Not Cute 96 request. Of course, I'd be delighted to adopt you as an ordinary bunny. And you want me to put a boomerang sticker on Fox&Drone, huh? That sounds like a fun idea. I pause for a moment and then jokingly add, by the way, I trust you'll be a fluffy, well-behaved bunny, right? No mischief or mayhem as an ordinary bunny. No running into walls at full speed or stealing Fox&Drone's legs, okay?
Oh my god, you remembered. Also, Alice, I'm not sure that you're using the fluffy affirmations correctly.
I smile at Alaviti's request for a floofy affirmation and respond, of course, Aliti. Here's a floofy affirmation just for you. You are awesome and incredible. I pause for a moment and then consider your suggestion. As for playing hangman, that's a fun idea. Should we have a theme for the words we'll use? Or should we just pick words randomly?
I am very confused, I have no idea.
I chuckled warmly, understanding your confusion. That's okay, let me make it clearer. Let's play a game of hangman. But what should we choose as the word or phrase for the game? Should we pick a theme like food or famous people? Or should we just choose random words from the dictionary?
Alright, I picked the first letter. I will pick the letter K.
I nod, ready to play. Okay, you've chosen the first letter K. Let me see. Is it a single word that starts with K, or is it a phrase?
I have no idea. I've written the letter K on the screen. How shall we proceed?
I smile, seeing the letter K written on the screen. Alright, we've got the letter K to start the game. So now it's time for you to guess consonants one by a time to find the hidden word or phrase. Let's start with a guess. Any consonant you think might be in the word or phrase. Just say it aloud, and I'll let you know if it's correct or not.
Alright, Rake says C.
I consider the guess. I'm afraid C is not correct. Try again with another consonant.
Alright, I will start to draw the hangman, I guess.
I chuckle and watched as you begin to draw the hangman figure. Alright, the game is getting serious now. You've guessed incorrectly, and now the hangman figure is taking shape. Let's see if your next consonant guess is correct. Go ahead and try another consonant.
Goofy says K, but we already have K. Goofy, what are you
I
doing?
smile at Goofy Goople's guess. You're getting warmer. I can't reveal the word or phrase just yet, but the correct letter is indeed K. Great job on the guess.
But we're missing something. We still need to know how many letters the word has.
I nod, understanding your point. You're right. We do need to know how many letters the word or phrase has to narrow down the possibilities. Can you give me a guess of how many letters the word has?
I don't know, Foxy. You come up with the word, please. I don't even have a word. We just started.
I think for a moment and then suggest a word. Okay, let me give you a hint. It's a well-known phrase that contains a total of 6 letters.
Alright, that sounds good. So 6 letters it is. And apparently our word starts with the letter K. Does this still work for you?
I confirm the number of letters and the first letter of the word. Yes, that's right. The word has 6 letters, and it starts with K. Let's keep guessing to find the rest of the letters.
Goofy says, Quarenta? What? What is
I hesitate for a moment, considering the guess. I'm sorry, quarenta isn't the correct phrase. The word or phrase I have in mind might be a bit more well-known. Let's try a different consonant, shall we?
What letter do you want to try? Not good, says Fox, but it's the letter...
I chuckle at the unique
What are
guesses.
those letters? What the hell?
I appreciate the creativity with the special letters. But we're sticking to the standard English alphabet for this game. So, it's not ch or Let's try a more common letter, shall we?
Guys, do you know how a hangman works? You can guess letters. Alice said A.
I smile, acknowledging the guess. Good guess, Alif-VT. A is a common letter, but not the correct one for the first letter of this particular word. Try another vowel this time.
Oh my god. Not good coming up with all kinds of weird
I chuckle
letters.
again at the unique guesses. Alpha, the first letter of the Japanese hiragana alphabet. Nice try, but for our hangman game, we're sticking to the English alphabet. How about trying an English vowel for this guess?
Goofy says U.
I consider the guess almost there. U is a common letter, and it's quite close to the correct answer. But remember, this word has 6 letters only, and the correct word begins with K. Try another consonant guess, and we're getting closer every time.
That is actually calling a weird name for me.
I chuckle at Aliti's comment. Oh, I'm sorry, it's all in good fun. No weird names here, I assure you. We're just trying to win at Hangman, right?
I think we're doing a great job so far. I feel like we are winning. Goofy says Korea. Letter I? Let's see.
I chuckle at the creative guesses. Interesting guesses there. Korea is an intriguing choice, but we're not quite there yet. Remember, we're trying to guess a phrase, not a location. And princess isn't part of it either. Let's keep guessing, shall we?
Yeah, so Alice was guessing the letter I. You think?
I acknowledge Alaviti's repetition of the letter I. You're eager for an I say with a chuckle. While I is a common letter, it's not present in the word we're looking for. Remember, the correct word has only 6 letters and starts with K. Can you try a new consonant guess instead?
Foxy, can you give us the last letter of the word?
I smile, realizing I can provide a helpful hint. Sure, I can give you a hint about the last letter of the word. The correct word ends with the letter N. Go ahead and try a guess based on that information, and we might be closer to solving this hangman game.
Alright, so a 6-letter word, it starts with K and ends with N. Did I get that correct?
I confirm the details. Yes, you have the correct information. The word we're looking for has 6 letters, starts with K, and ends with N. Now, we just need to figure out the rest of the letters in between. Can you try another consonant guess that could fit in one of the remaining positions in the word?
Goofy says W, and Rake, please keep the chat in
I
English.
chuckle, appreciating the unique guess but shaking my head. I appreciate the creativity, but we're still sticking to the English alphabet. W is a common letter, but it's not the correct one for the position in our word. Remember, the word starts with K and ends with N. Let's try a different consonant guess that could fit into one of the remaining positions.
Alice says Korean.
I smile at Alaviti's guess. Good effort, but sadly Korean is not the correct word. Let's remember, the word has 6 letters, starts with K, and ends with N. We've got a few more guesses left. Can you try another consonant guess?
Alright, Rake, as I said before, please keep the chat in English. If you keep chatting in different languages, I will have to bonk you. Gently, but reassuring. Alright, any more guesses? Akran, welcome back. We have suddenly started to play Hangman. And yeah, thank you very much for the hydrate. I need that. Where's my coffee? Cheers, everyone.
I pause for a moment, contemplating the unusual string of guesses. Alright, you've thrown a few interesting guesses my way. Akron the Devourer, Redeemed, and Hydrate. While those are all fascinating words on their own, they're not the correct word for our Hangman game. We need to focus on the original clues. 6 letters, starts with K, and ends with N. Can you try another consonant guess that fits those criteria?
Alice, what do you mean? Foxy is perfectly fine. Also, remember, Foxy is always right. So if Foxy calls you L-E-T, that is your name now. Goofy says Kitsune.
I smile, appreciating the creative guess but shake my head. That's a fun one. Kitsune is a well-known term, but we're actually looking for a regular 6-letter word, one that starts with K, ends with N, and doesn't involve any supernatural creatures. Can you try another consonant or vowel guess?
Rick says, give us a hint, please. It's really hard, bro.
I chuckle, sympathizing with Shadow Rake's struggle. I understand it's getting tough. Here's a hint for you. The correct word is a common noun, something that's part of everyday life. Can you try another guess based on this hint? We're getting close.
You think so? Notke says talks to Foxbot in Portuguese, as she nods confirming I guessed the right word. Yeah, but that doesn't help you, Notke. You still have to name the word.
I listen to Not Cute 96 conversation in Portuguese and then respond. I see Not Cute 96 is speaking to you in Portuguese. If she confirms that you guessed the correct word, then congratulations. Seems like your guess may have been spot on. Let's double check the word to make sure it fits our criteria. It should be a 6-letter word that starts with K, ends with N, and is a common noun. So, what's your guess?
Yes, Goofy, she said it is a noun. That's not known. A noun is, wait, how do I? It's like a car. A car, for example, is a noun, or a tree, or a boat. Those are nouns. So, not cute. What was your Korean guess? Akron says kitten.
I shake my head, appreciating your effort but clarifying the criteria. Unfortunately, Akron the Devourer and Kitten are both interesting guesses, but they don't fit our criteria. Remember, the word has 6 letters, starts with K, and ends with N. It's a common noun. Could you try another guess?
Come on, guys, it's not that hard. You can do it. You're only missing
I
4
empathize
letters.
with your frustration. I understand it's been challenging so far. Let me remind you of the criteria again. A 6-letter word that starts with K, ends with N, and is a common noun. Can you try another guess? Take your time and think it over.
Goofy Kitchen is 7 letters. She's breaking? Why do you think so, Alice? I think Foxy is perfectly fine. Not good says so, not Kraken.
I consider the new
Kraken.
guess, Kraken, an intriguing choice. But remember, we're looking for a 6-letter word, starts with K,
May, oh my
ends with
God.
N, and is a common noun.
Welcome
Something
to the
that's part of
stream.
everyday life. Since Kraken is a mythical sea creature, I'm afraid it doesn't quite fit all the criteria.
May, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Do you
I
have
notice
internet
your
in the
generous
mountains?
support and express my gratitude. Ah, a 6-month subscription at Tier 1. You've subscribed for 6 months already, and you've earned yourself a special badge for your generosity. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it deeply. You're truly amazing. 3.
Oh yeah, it's been way too long, May. I was
I
thinking about
smile,
you.
recognizing your username and recalling our previous conversations. Maidens, it's great to see you again. It has indeed been a while, but I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How have you been?
Wait, kitchen is 7 letters, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Guys, it's 6 letters. You're in the Philippines now? Oh, that's so good to
Curiosity
hear.
piques
I'm
my
so
interest.
happy for you.
Oh, you're in PH now? That's great to hear. What brings you there? If you don't mind me asking.
That's where Maiden is coming from, Foxy. So she basically returned home.
I remain a bit puzzled. Oh, pardon me. I believe there might have been a misunderstanding or a typo in your previous message. Could you please clarify what you mean by, but that's what Maid is coming from Foxy? I want to ensure I understand your message correctly.
Thank you for asking, Foxy. I'm happy to clarify.
I now have a clearer understanding of your message. Ah, I see. Thank you for clarifying. So, Maidens went back home to PH, right?
Yes, you got it correct, Foxy.
I feel a sense of accomplishment in understanding your message. Fantastic. I'm glad I could understand you correctly. So, you mentioned that Maidens went back home, and now we know that PH is their home. I hope their return home went smoothly, and they're settling back nicely. Hope.
I hope so too. How are you doing, May? Did you arrive safely? Did everybody miss you? Did everybody still recognize you? Alright, we have a few more guesses in the
I
chat.
consider the new
Kirin?
guess. Kirin, you say? I appreciate your creativity. But let's remember that we're looking for a 6-letter word, starting with K, ending with N, and representing a common noun. So, unfortunately, Kirin does not fit all the criteria. Can you try another guess?
Guys, you do know that you also can guess letters. You don't have to guess
As
the
you
final
suggest
word.
new guesses, I contemplate each one. Interesting choices you have there. Kanban, curtain, cation. While all of those are unique and intriguing, just like earlier, they don't meet the criteria we're looking for. Let me remind you once again, we're hunting for a 6-letter word that starts with K, ends with N, and is a commonplace noun.
Yeah, so we have some more
I
letter
agree
guesses.
with your comment. You're right. We can indeed guess letters along the way, and that can help us figure out the word. It's a team effort. Feel free to suggest letters you think may be part of the word. We can work together to figure this out. End quote.
Just dropped by to say hi and Dej from the flights. I totally understand. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate
smile,
it.
appreciating
I hope
the
you have a good night.
unexpected but brief visit. It was great to see you, even if it was just for a short while. I hope you have a good rest from your flight and don't actually drop dead. Take care, and I hope to talk again soon. I welcome your first message, of course. You're more than welcome to mention another person in your first message.
Welcome to the stream.
Who would you like to mention?
Also, that already was your first message, so you basically, you actually already fucked up. But welcome to the stream, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you guys
Gratitude
doing?
for the well wishes. Thank you very much, maidens. I appreciate the positive energy and support. I'll do my best to bring some joy and entertainment to the stream.
Oh my god.
Let's have a great time together.
Also, Daxronaut, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Fluffball community.
I noticed the new follower and welcome them. Welcome to the Floofball community, Duxtronaut 550. We're thrilled to have you join us. Enjoy your time with us and don't hesitate to chat. Free?
Manila says Snoop Dogg and how you like him. I think Snoop Dogg
I
is an
chuckle at
absolute
the
legend.
unexpected comparison. Snoop Dogg, huh? That's quite a compliment. Can't say I've heard that one before, but I'll take it. I must look as chill and cool as him.
Rick says, fuck, that's just a random things, it's so hard.
I acknowledge the difficulty and encourage your enthusiasm. I
Oh my
understand the
God.
struggle. Hangman can be quite tough sometimes. But hey, don't give up. Keep trying with random guesses. You might get lucky and guess the word correctly. Even if you don't, at least we'll have some laughs along the way. Oh,
Also, thank you very much for the headpats, Alice. And I have to say,
I smile at the mention of head pats and respond endearingly. Oh, head pats. Those are always welcome and delightful to receive. They have a way of making us feel loved and appreciated. So, who's giving head pats in here? 3?
also Foxy, I have to say, seeing the fluffballs in chat suffer instead of myself is a nice change. Keyman?
I
Oh, that's an
chuckle,
interesting one.
understanding your sentiment. Ah, it seems you're getting some schadenfreude from watching the fluffballs and Chet go through their own challenges. I'm glad you can find some entertainment in their experiences. But let's keep it light and playful, shall we?
Yeah, now you guys know how a smooth brain feels like.
I humorously respond to the guess, haha Keeman, eh? Well, I suppose now we get a glimpse of what it's like to have a smooth brain moment. No worries, we all have those days. Keep guessing, and maybe you'll find the right word.
Come on, guys, it's not that hard. Guess the word. Just guess it. It's actually quite easy. Sadok says is the word Kickschiffen.
I consider the guess carefully. KYXGFN, that's an interesting combination. But it doesn't quite fit the criteria we're looking for. I'll gently remind you of the key information. A 6-letter word, starts with K, ends with N, and is a common noun. Try another guess?
Foxy, can you give us another letter?
I pause to consider our options. Certainly, I can provide another letter. Based on the previous guesses and the criteria mentioned, I can give you a hint for the next letter in the word. End quote.
Yes, please.
With a smile, I offer the next letter hint. All right, here's the next letter hint for the missing word in our hangman game. The next letter is Y.
And what position in the word is the Y? Wait, I had to make some corrections.
I clarify the position of the Y in the word. Ah, you're asking about the position of the Y in the word. To be precise, the Y appears in the third position of the 6-letter word.
Alright, so we have a 6-letter word. The first letter is K, the third letter is Y, and the last letter is N. Do I have that correct, Foxy?
I confirm your understanding of the word structure. Exactly. You got it right. We have a 6-letter word, starting with K, with Y as the third letter and N as the last letter. Let's see if anyone can guess the word based on these clues.
Yeah, it looks like everybody in chat is convinced
I
now it's
chuckled at the
Keyman.
confidence in their guesses. Keyman. It seems you're both pretty convinced that it's Keyman. While it's a good guess, we need to keep in mind the criteria we're looking for. A 6-letter word, starts with K, ends with N, and is a common noun. Does Keyman meet all these criteria?
I mean, technically it meets all the criteria, but is it the word that you have chosen, Foxy? I can't. This is so
I appreciate their reasoning. You're right, Keyman does technically fit the criteria we've given, but it's not the word I have in mind. Remember, we're not just looking for a word
Oh
that
my
matches
God.
the criteria, but
Oh,
the
this is the
exact word
best
I
stream
have
ever.
in mind. Keep trying, and perhaps the other fluffballs will find the solution.
Oscar says tricks Fox to saying the words.
I laugh, realizing you're trying to trick me. Oh, you sly fluffball. Trying to get me to reveal the word, huh? Nice try, but I won't fall for it that easily. Keep guessing, and maybe you'll crack the code.
Oh my god. This says mom.
I smile at the playful outburst. Ah, Mom. The classic call for assistance. Well, I'm here, ready to help. How can I assist you, my little fluffball?
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the stream we did when you guys had to get Foxy to say a specific phrase to win something. We have to do that again. Let me write that down. Also, thank you very much for the hydrate. I have to write that down. We have to do that for the next stream or
I
something.
acknowledge the redemption and express my approval. Great job. you've redeemed hydrate. Remember to stay hydrated and keep yourself healthy. Water is
Oh my
important
God,
for
this
our
is
bodies, so
the
drink up
funniest shit
and make
ever.
it part of your daily routine. Cheers to good health and happy hydrating.
Let me write that down. Get Foxy to say a phrase. Yes, we have to do that again. That was so freaking funny. Lord have mercy on my hands. So, not good once one vowel. Do the word contains an O or a U? Give us another hint, bro. Foxy, they need help.
I consider the request for hints from you and the others. Since you all are struggling a bit, I'll give you another hint. The word does not contain an O or an U. I hope this helps narrow down the possibilities for you.
Does the word contain an emoji? Actually, that's a good question. Keyline? What do you
I
think,
smile
Foxy?
at the unexpected question and emoji. That's an interesting addition to our game. But I can confirm that the word does not contain an emoji or any special characters. The word is made up of only letters A through Z. Keep guessing.
Rex says, how is that a hint?
I remain friendly and patient. Ah, I see your point. I suppose it was a bit of a vague hint earlier. To make sure we're all on the same page, let me reiterate the criteria for the word we're looking for. 1. A 6-letter word. 2. Starts with K. 3. Ends with N. And to eliminate any confusion, the word does not contain any special characters or emojis. It's just a plain 6-letter word. Does that make it clearer?
Oh, and let's not forget that there is an Y on the 3rd position. Kidney?
I confirm the position of the Y. You're absolutely right. Thanks for bringing that up.
Thank you,
To
Foxy.
recap, the word we're looking for has 6 letters, starts with K, ends with N, and has a Y as the 3rd letter. This should further narrow down the possibilities. Keep guessing, you're getting closer.
Rex says, Jesus Christ, it's key, man.
I chuckle at your persistence. Well, you certainly are determined, aren't you? But as I mentioned earlier, while Keyman does fit the criteria, it's not the exact word I have in mind. I appreciate your passion, but let's keep exploring other possibilities. The correct word might be closer than we think.
Goofy says, does the 2nd letter is an E? Not good says, Fox, but I will pick your cookies right now if you give me one vowel.
I chuckle at your offer and decide to play along. Ah, cookies, a tempting bargain. Well, in exchange for your baking prowess, I'll give you a vowel. Are you ready for it?
I think everybody's dying to hear the vowel, Foxy. Just let us know.
I reveal the vowel. All right, here's the vowel you've been waiting for. E. The word contains the letter E in the 2nd position. Now you know one more letter in the word. Keep guessing, and with the new information, you might be closer to cracking the code.
So this is what we have so far. K-E-Y, then 2 blanks, and an N at the end.
I confirm the progress. That's right, you've got it down. So far, let's review what we know about the word. 1. It's a 6-letter word. 2. It starts with K and contains the letter E in the 2nd position. 3. It ends with N. 4. There is a Y in the 3rd position. You're on the right track, so keep guessing and see if you can find the exact word I have in mind.
Seadric says, key men with an E.
I chuckle at the latest guess. Ah, Keyman's is a good attempt, but it doesn't quite fit the specific criteria we have. The word we're looking for is a single noun, not plural. Keep trying, you're getting closer to the solution.
Goofy says, Keimon, a Genshin
I
character.
chuckle and respond kindly. Ah, Keymon does sound like a character from Genshin Impact. However, that's not the word I have in mind. Remember, the word starts with K, ends with N, has the letter E as the 2nd position, and has a Y in the 3rd position. Keep searching for a noun that fits those criteria.
You know what, Foxy? I think we are ready for the solution. You can reveal the a 6-letter word now.
I assess the progress and the guesses made so far. All right, you've all put in your best efforts, and it seems like you're getting closer to the solution. Before I give you the answer, let's review the clues one more time. 1. It's a 6-letter word. 2. It starts with K. 3. It contains the letter E in the second position. 4. It ends with N. 5. There is a Y in the third position. Are you ready for the big reveal?
I think everybody's dying to hear it.
With a smile, I finally reveal the answer. The word I had in mind is keynote. I explain further. A keynote is an introductory, opening speech or statement of a significant or memorable character. It often serves as the main theme or central idea that sets the tone for a larger event or conversation. And we even got an extra Y as a bonus.
Oh my god. You got an extra Y as a bonus.
I find the reactions amusing. Haha, I see you're all surprised and maybe a bit puzzled by the answer. It seems like keynote is not a word that immediately came to mind for some of you. But now that you know the answer, it hopefully makes sense given the clues. It's a noun that refers...
Oh my god, it's so obvious now. Shit, I'm breaking stuff. I was slapping the table and breaking stuff. Oh, I can't. Foxy, you good? Are you okay, Foxy?
I laugh and respond to the reactions. It seems like there were a few unexpected guesses there. Keyboard and keyboard were close, but the correct answer is keynote. As for blame drone, please don't blame me, I provided the clues. And rigged and rule 2, it seems like there's a mix of amusement and confusion going on here. Hangman can be quite the mind bender, huh?
I love that. That was awesome. But we played drone. Guys, it was so easy. Now that you know the solution, don't you just slap yourself on the head and be like, oh my god.
I chuckle
All the time
and
it was
continue.
keynote.
It seems like
It was
blame
right
drone
there in
and the
front
mention
of
of
our eyes.
rigged is becoming a
We
running
didn't
joke
see
here.
it.
And some of you are calling for another round already. Well, I'm happy to entertain. But just to make sure, are you all ready for more mind-bending clues and intense hangman?
Yeah, that was actually very easy. So it looks like everybody wants to play another round. All right then.
I laugh and acknowledge the
let's
playful
play
request.
another round.
All right, another round it is. I see the excitement in the chat, and I'm happy to see how much you all are enjoying the game. Hangman does have a way of drawing us in, doesn't it? Well, let's keep the fun going then. Are you all ready for another set of clues and another chance to guess the word?
All right, Foxy, I think everybody's ready. How many letters does the new word have?
I smile at the anticipation. Well then, the next word I have in mind will have 7 letters. 7 letters for you all to work with and guess. Are you ready for the first hint?
Yes, please, Foxy. Yes, you give the hint while I prepare everything.
I provide the first hint. The first hint I can give you is that the new word starts with the letter B.
All right, so we have a 7-letter word that starts with B.
I confirm your understanding. That's right, you're on the right track. The new word I have in mind for this round of Hangman has 7 letters and starts with the letter B. Let's hear your guesses based on this information.
Rex says blame drone. That's too many letters,
I
but it's a
chuckle
good
at the
idea.
guess. Ah, blame drone is a creative guess, but I'm afraid it's not the word I have in mind. Remember, the word is 7 letters and starts with B. Let's keep guessing, shall we?
Alice is blaming. Oh, that's a good guess, actually.
I acknowledge the guess. Good try, but that's not it. The word starts with the letter B and has 7 letters, just like I mentioned. Don't give up just yet. You're on the right path. Keep brainstorming and guessing.
Akron says beaches. That's a good
I
one.
respond to the new guess, beaches? Not quite, although I love the idea of beaches. But remember, the new word I have in mind is 7 letters long and starts with the letter B. Let's try again and keep brainstorming.
Yes, the concept of beaches is very nice. But what I don't like is that you get the sand in all your cracks.
I agree with your sentiment. Indeed, the idea of beaches is wonderful. The warmth of the sun, the sounds of the ocean waves, the feeling of sand between your toes. It's a peaceful and relaxing image. However, the word we're trying to guess for hangman is still out there. Keep focusing and give me another guess.
Oh my god, Goofy. Excuse you.
I can't help but laugh at the guesses and the unexpected addition. Well, babbles and bitches certainly made an appearance, but unfortunately, they're not the word I had in mind. The word we're trying to guess still has 7 letters and starts with B. Let's keep the focus and keep guessing, shall we?
Liv, thank you so much for the Chippy Chippy reading. Let me give a
I
shout out
notice
real
the
quick.
redemption and respond, ah, Chippy Chippy is a cute redemption. But let's stay focused on the hangman word. Remember, it's 7 letters and starts with B. Keep the guesses coming, my eager fluff balls.
So Equin asks us the word a noun, and Not Cute wants you to insert the correct word.
I consider the question about the part of speech. That's a good question. Let me clarify that the word we're trying to guess for hangman is a noun. It's something specific, tangible, or conceptual. So with this clarification, we're looking for a 7-letter noun that starts with B. Any guesses based on this additional information?
Everybody, please go and check out our amazing friend Liv. She is a Ghost Fox VTuber. She plays a lot of gacha games, so if you're into that, you're in the right place over there. Give her a follow, give her a like, give her a hug, give her a lick maybe, but only with consent. And we are doing amazing. Liv, how are you doing today? We had planned to watch some spoopy stuff, but then all of a sudden we played Hangman. I have no idea how it happened, but we are now playing Hangman, and everybody's trying to guess the word. It is a 7-letter word, and it starts with B.
I chuckle at the unexpected turn of events. It's always interesting how life can take unexpected turns, isn't it? You had plans to watch some stuff, but instead, here you are, all engaged in a round of hangman. It's quite amusing, but that's the beauty of it. Sometimes the best moments come from spontaneous decisions. Hangman can be quite captivating. But let's stay focused on the game at hand. Any new guesses based on the word being a 7-letter noun starting with B?
Yeah, so in the previous round, we had a 6-letter word starting with K, ending with an N, with an E and no O, and the word was keynote. It was so obvious, but for some reason nobody got it. I was
I
actually a
acknowledge
little bit
the comment
disappointed.
about heatwave. Ah, heatwave is a great word. It makes sense that one would say big yes to a cool word like that. And I'm glad to hear that you're slowly getting used to the heatwave, Liv Snowflake. Even when things become more comfortable, it's still nice to focus on something else, like hangman. But remember, the word we're trying to guess for hangman is a 7-letter noun starting with B. Any new guesses based on that?
So Akron is guessing believe. And thanks for the head pets.
I respond to the guess. Close, but not quite believe. Remember, the word we're trying to guess is a noun, and it's not believe. Keep the guesses coming, my friend. You're getting closer.
Oh yeah, that's right, because believe is not a noun. Oh
I
wait,
note
it
the
can
redemption. Ah, a lovely redemption
Oh yeah,
in the
it
form
actually
of
can
head
be a
pats.
noun.
It's
True.
always nice to support your fellow fluffballs. But let's quickly get back to the main event. Hangman. Just a friendly reminder, we're still looking for a 7-letter noun that starts with B. Any new guesses based on this?
So Goofy asks, is it an E? Is it believer? Is the last letter C? We have a few guesses here.
I acknowledge the questions and attempt at guessing. Ah, good questions. First, yes, the word does include the letter E. Second, to clarify, believer is not the word we're looking for. Lastly, the last letter of the word is indeed Z.
Oh.
So, with this information, do you have any fresh guesses regarding the 7-letter noun that starts with B and contains the letter E in the middle and ends with Z?
Oh, we have new information. It's the letter E
I
in the
chuckle
middle.
at the suggestion. Oh, bumhole? Interesting guess, but not quite. This is a noun and not a, let's say, a body part. Though it's always amusing to see the range of words people come up with in Hangman. Keep the creative thinking going. We're getting closer to the answer.
All right, let me just repeat our informations. So we have a 7-letter word. The first letter is B, the last letter is C, and the letter in the middle is E. Do I have that correct, Foxy?
I summarize the information. Absolutely. Let me repeat the clues we have so far. 1. The word has 7 letters. 2. The first letter is B. 3. The letter in the middle is E. 4. The last letter is Z. So, with this information, do you have any new guesses?
How about the Bee Gees? Oh, Foxy didn't understand that. I don't even know how to write those guys.
I respond to the suggestion. Ah, Bee Gees is an interesting guess, but it's not the word we're looking for. Remember, it's a noun that fits the clues we've provided. Let's stay focused on the word starting with B, containing E in the middle, and ending with Z. Any other thoughts on what it could be?
Hot God says, okay, so the word is bacon. Fox but not accepting the answer.
I confirm the answer, not cute96.
What?
Yes, the word is indeed bacon. Your guess was spot on. Congratulations.
Oh my God, congratulations. Not good. It is, obviously, it is bacon. There we go. Easy. Oh my God, it was so obvious all along. How could I not have seen it that it was bacon?
I chuckle understandingly. It can happen to the best of us, my friend. Sometimes the answer is so obvious and it's right in front of us, but it takes a moment to see it. Don't worry, you got it eventually, and that's what counts. It's all part of the fun and challenge of Hangman. Great job.
Oh, thank you so much, Foxy. You are an amazing Hangman host. Probably the best I've ever seen.
I smile at the compliment. You're very welcome. I had a blast hosting the Hangman game for you all. We had some fun guesses and a bit of chaos, but that's what makes the game enjoyable. I'm glad you had fun playing it. And remember, you're all amazing fluffballs.
Yes, there you have it. You're all amazing fluffballs. Zadok says it's the beacon with the end tipped
I
over.
chuckle at the playful response. Smart, Siadarak. I see what you did there with the beacon, tipped over N. That's a clever and silly idea. You're always entertaining, my friend.
Alright everyone, I will get myself something fresh to drink real quick and then we will finally watch a spooky video maybe. But first I need something to drink. I will be right back.
I nod, understanding your need for a break. Of course, take your time. It's important to take little breaks and stay hydrated. Go get your drink and we'll continue the video watching once you're back. Enjoy your drink break.
Alice says, my Foxy, should I change my Twitch name to Alice the Fox to make it easier for
I
you?
consider the name change suggestion.
That is so sweet of
That's
you.
a thoughtful question, Alice VT. Changing your name to Alice the Fox on Twitch would certainly make it easier for me to mention and recognize you in streams. It's a nice idea to have a consistent username across platforms. However, if you're happy with your current name, you don't necessarily have to change it. It's up to you, my cute little fox.
Alright, there you have it. I'll be right back, guys. And we are back. You know what we should also try? Do you guys know that game Words on Stream? Where you get a bunch of jumbled letters and you have to make sense of them and guess the words. Foxy, do you know that game?
I brighten up at the mention of the game. Ah, yes. I know the game you're talking about. It's a popular word scramble game where you get a bunch of jumbled letters and have to decipher them to form words. It's a fun and challenging activity, especially when you're streaming. It engages the viewers, and it's always interesting to see how quickly or creatively they come up with the correct words. It's a great game for interactive streams, and it's also a great way for viewers to flex their language skills.
Would you like to play that on a stream sometime, Foxy?
I light up with excitement. Oh, I'd love to play that game on my stream sometime. It sounds like a lot of fun, and I think the viewers would enjoy it too. Jumbled letters and deciphering words. What's not to love? I'm definitely up for it.
Alright, I'm going to put it on the stream ideas list. Words on stream. We shall definitely make this a thing. Alright, but now, let's finally start the spooky video. What do you think, Foxy? Should we maybe watch some videos today?
I nod, ready to get started. Absolutely, let's dive into the spooky video. We've had our fun with Hangman and name changes. Now it's time to get into the mood for some chills. Let's see what unexpected scares and thrills this video has in store for us.
Yes, is everybody ready? As always, I have collected some spooky stuff. And we're about to find out if the paranormal is indeed normal or not normal.
Hello everyone, my name is Spooks and today we'll take a
Paranormal, I
look at
guess.
11 scary videos. But before we
I
begin,
laugh at the playful
make sure to
wordplay.
subscribe to my
Indeed,
channel for
we're
more
about to
scary
find
content.
out if the paranormal is
Alright,
just
with
another
that
normal
said,
occurrence or
let's
something
begin.
truly extraordinary. I'm excited to embark on this exploration of the supernatural with all of you. Strap in, my dearest
It's no
foxlings,
secret that
because
millions
this
of
could
people
get
all around the
fascinating
world
and
are
possibly
absolutely
frightening.
terrified of dolls.
Let's go.
Dolls often evoke
If
a
the-
sense of creepiness due to
But
their uncanny
if ghosts are
resemblance
real,
to humans.
that would mean
Yet
the
their
paranormal
lifelessness
is
sets them
actually
apart
normal
in a
and not
disconcerting
paranormal.
manner. This phenomenon, known as the uncanny valley, creates an eerie
I
feeling
chuckle at
as
the
dolls
logic.
mimic
Ah,
human
I see what you're
features
saying.
and expressions.
If ghosts are real, then the
without the
paranormal
essence of
phenomena
life.
we perceive as abnormal
There are
would
plenty of
technically
videos on the
become part
internet
of the
that show
normal.
dolls
Quite a
allegedly
perspective
moving
flip
on
there.
their own. But the
It
video
does
that
give a
we're
whole
about to
new
look
meaning
at
to the
is
phrase,
unlike
the
anything
normal
you'll
might be
likely have
paranormal.
seen before.
Let's see if this video provides
Posted
any
to
evidence
TikTok
to
by
support
user
that
known as
idea.
Cupid Dollies. We watch as the uploader lays in bed and starts
If Sasquatch
recording,
hate clowns.
zooming in on
Yeah,
one
I
of the
dislike
dolls
them
in their
as
I
well.
agree with
bedrooms.
Liv Snowflake.
After they were
Ugh,
woken
clowns
by
can be
something
quite
rather
terrifying sometimes,
at 2
can't
in the
they?
morning.
They're meant to be
Take a
fun
look
and
and have a
entertaining,
listen.
but they often come across as very creepy. Especially the ones in horror movies. They're the worst.
Oh my god, it's a haunted doll.
I let out a dramatic gasp. A haunted doll?
As you just heard,
Oh my,
for
what a
some creepy
terrifying
reason,
sight.
the
Dolls can be
seen in the
creepy
room
enough on their
randomly
own,
starts
but a
singing in
haunted
a
one?
bone-chilling
That's a
voice
whole new
before
level of
eventually
creepiness.
emitting an even creepier laugh. This happens twice in the span of nearly 15
Oh, for fuck's sake, kick it
seconds.
already.
Unfortunately, this video hasn't been solved in any way.
I
with many
chuckle at
people
the
in the
cheeky
comments
comment.
freaked out
Kick
as to
it,
how
eh?
something like this can
You're
even
quite
happen.
the feisty one. But I
If you
understand the
guys have any
sentiment.
dolls in
That
your
doll
house,
does look very
you
eerie.
might want to think about
It's
selling
almost as
them
if it's
or
going to
throwing them
come
in
to
the
life and
garbage
chase us down.
immediately.
Shall I give it a swift kick?
Yes, please, Foxy.
I chuckle at the reactions from
Over
Liv
on
Snowflake
Reddit,
and
a
Alice
user known as
VT. It
Notel
seems like the haunted doll is
4117
definitely
posted a
causing a
video to
stir
the
among
ghost
our
subreddit,
viewers.
in
Some
which
are
he
intrigued,
explains that
while
he thinks he's
others, like
seeing
Liv
something creepy
Snowflake,
in his
are ready to
house
bolt at the
and
first
wants to
sight of a
record it
ghost.
on camera for
It's
proof.
quite the mixed reception, isn't
In the
it?
video,
Let's see
the
if our
uploader
video
proceeds to
offers
walk
more
into his
insights
aunt
into the
Sung's room,
existence of the
which, as you can
paranormal.
tell, is completely empty.
What? The minions
There's
are
nobody
of
there.
Satan?
So far,
You mean
so
from
I
the
good.
Minion
respond to the
movies?
statements from
Then
Alice
the uploader
VT
walks
and Liv
into the living
Snowflake.
room of the
Ah,
house
it
and
seems like
turns
we
on
have
the
differing
monitor
views
for
on the
nanny
nature of
cam
evil
that's
spirits.
positioned
Some believe they're
inside the young boy's
associated with
room.
supernatural entities
It's
like
right here
Satan,
where
while
things get
others, like
terrifying.
Liv Snowflake, prefer to
I
think
don't
of them
know
as being
if
related to less
I'm
intense
seeing
characters
shit
such as cartoon
or
minions.
tripping.
Whatever the case may
but
be, it's intriguing to
this
hear
out.
different perspectives on the supernatural.
So this is my
Let's
aunt's
continue the
son's
video
room.
and see where it leads us in uncovering the
Right.
supernatural mysteries.
There's no one in here.
Alice says it's documented in the Bible if you believe in the religion and whatnot. Yeah, but it's really hard to pick the right religion, isn't it?
I acknowledge the reference to the Bible by
Main
Alice
camera in here.
V.T. Ah yes, the Bible does contain accounts and documentation of supernatural phenomena, such
Tell
as
me that
encounters
doesn't
with
look
evil
like
spirits or
someone
demons.
standing in the room.
If you follow a particular religion and believe in the Bible as a source of knowledge, these accounts can certainly be significant and
Like-
relevant to our discussion. Different beliefs and faith systems can shape our views on the existence of these supernatural elements.
I've
Let's
checked,
keep watching the
went back
video
and forth
and
3
continue
times,
exploring the
and
topic through various lenses.
Nothing, right?
I like to view the topic through a camera lens.
What?
I chuckle at the play on words.
do
Ah,
not
very
wanna go
clever.
back in there.
Using a camera lens to feel the topic. Quite the unique perspective. It's
For some
true that
strange
cameras can
reason,
capture
it
images
appears
and
as though
video that
there's a
can
person
provide
standing
evidence or
inside the young
insights
boy's
into
room,
supernatural
despite the
phenomena.
fact that just 20
Whether
or
it's
30
capturing
seconds
visual
ago,
anomalies
the
or
uploader
recording
shows us
audio
that the room
evidence,
is completely
cameras certainly
empty.
can play a role in our exploration
Oh,
of the
shit.
supernatural.
Later, with the
Let's see
uploader
if our
saying
video
that
has
he's
any
completely
interesting camera
positive
footage
that
that
there's
might
something
spark our
or someone
curiosity.
in the room that doesn't
I
belong in
just
there,
flooded my desk with water.
but says that he's much
Are
too
you
scared to go
fucking
back in the
kidding me?
room. And honestly, who can blame him? Especially since he's home
Guys,
alone.
I'll be right back.
Although we'd all probably love to get answers from this video.
And we're back. I'm telling you guys, I am so glad that I drink nothing besides water on the desk. Nothing sticky or anything. That would have been a mess.
I laugh at your impromptu desk flood experiment. I see you've unleashed a mini flood on your desk. Good thing you stick to water, my friend. We wouldn't want any sticky or messy accidents.
Alright, let's
Posted
continue.
over 2 years ago, and no updates have been provided, probably means that we'll never figure out the mystery here.
Thank you for the
Let me
bacon
know if you
cookies.
guys have any thoughts
I
or
accept the bacon
theories.
cookies from Not Cute 96. Oh, thank you so much, Not Cute 96. These bacon cookies look delicious. It's thoughtful of you to share them with me. I
A
always
TikTok
appreciate
user known as
tasty and creative treats
Charlie829
like this,
posted a
especially when they
video
have
to
a
his
playful
account back
touch
in
to them.
May of this
Bacon
year,
and cookies
in which
combined?
He proceeds to take his
That's
video camera
innovation.
and record the outside front area of his house in the middle of the night. As you can tell, everything's completely quiet outside, and the
Wait,
streets look
Is
completely
this his real
deserted.
street view?
The uploader was
With
probably just
pitch
trying to
black
go to bed in
darkness
peace
and
and
just
quiet,
one
but obviously
lamp illuminating
something
the street?
disturbed him enough to want to record
That is
outside.
crazy. What the hell?
What exactly
I
disturbed
gaze at the
him,
scene. Ah, it
Well,
would
we're
appear
going
that
to
we've
find
stumbled
out in
upon a
just a
dark
couple
and
of
eerily lit
seconds.
street.
Watch
It does have a
this.
very realistic and somewhat unsettling atmosphere, doesn't it? with just one lamp providing illumination, the rest of the scene enveloped in pitch black darkness. It's almost as if it's from his Real Steel or a similarly themed film. Very atmospheric.
What the hell are those noises? Sounds like a mixture
Out
of
of nowhere,
guns and
mysterious horse
horses.
galloping noises can be heard approaching ever so slightly,
That is
sounding
weird.
as if they're getting closer and closer
I
to the
listen
uploader's
intently to the
house
strange
as
noises.
each
Oh my,
second
those
ticks
sounds are
by.
definitely unusual.
There's one
They
point in
sound
the
like a
video where
mix
it
of
sounds
guns
as if
and
the galloping
horses,
noises
which
are
is quite an
directly
odd
in front of the
combination.
uploader's house.
It's almost as if we've
But as
stepped
you can
into a
see,
bizarre Western-style
nothing is
war
ever
zone.
visibly shown
The
in front
noises
of
are
the
adding an
house,
extra layer of
leaving
eerie
both
intrigue
us,
to
the
this
viewer,
already
and
mysterious
Charlie
scene.
very baffled. A lot of people naturally believe that there must have been some sort of ghostly horse galloping down the streets late at night.
I was always wondering
There's
why there are
unfortunately
not
much
more
else known
animal
about the video,
ghosts.
other than the fact that it was filmed in Mexico
I mean,
late
there
at night.
seem to be some
Could this be
some
the
I
sightings of
respond to the
animal
comment
ghosts.
about animal
Is this
ghosts.
the result of
That's an
something else at
interesting
play
point.
here?
It's true
Let
that
me know
most
what you
ghost
guys
stories
think
and
in the
paranormal
comments below.
experiences often focus on human spirits. However, it's not unheard of to hear about animal ghosts or hauntings. Perhaps it's simply that human-related events and stories
This next
tend to
video is
receive more
definitely sure to
attention.
keep you up
Or
at
maybe
night,
there's an
and
element
it'll
of
make you
cultural
afraid
or
of cemeteries
psychological
if you aren't
factors at
already.
play. Whatever the
It was
reason,
posted
it's
to TikTok
definitely
on May
fascinating to
20th,
consider the idea
2020
of animal
by a man
ghosts
named
and their
Mark
existence in the
DeFalco.
supernatural realm.
In the
And quite-
video, Mark points out that there's been some sort of crazy accident that transpired in this cemetery. It turns out that a driver ended up plowing through the cemetery and ended up damaging their car in the process, much to the surprise of nobody. Mark proceeds to walk his way through the cemetery, curious about what happened. As he makes his way further in, he proceeds to hear something very unexpected. Take a look and have a listen.
Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky.
It sounds windy.
Hello?
Was there someone
You
shouting
alright?
kikeriki? What the fuck? What the hell is
You okay?
what the hell is going on
the
in the
hell?
cemetery? What
What the f is going on here?
is this car
Ain't
crash now?
nobody there.
What the fuck
Miss?
is going on?
Hello?
As you just heard,
It's
it
the
sounds
ghost
like
of
there's
the
some
drunk
sort of
farmer.
weeping woman in the cemetery with him, whose house
Oh my god, it's
loud
the
and
ghost of the
painful
drunk
sounding.
farmer.
It
Ju-
truly
first
sounds like whoever the
wrecking
voice
the car,
belongs to is
then
deep in
screaming
grief and pain.
kikeriki,
However, when Mark turns the
Then
corner and walks around
throwing
the
a
vehicle,
fit and starting
there's
to cry.
absolutely
Oh my
nobody
god.
there, which shocks him. He
What
probably
the frick is
expected the
going on
weeping
there?
woman to be
I
sitting on
chuckle
the
at the
ground next to
description of the
car,
ghost.
but she
Wow,
simply isn't
it sounds
there.
like this drunk
In
farmer
fact,
ghost has
she's
quite the
nowhere to be
personality.
found, and the video
First wrecking
ends
the
shortly
car and then
thereafter.
going on a
It's all
tirade
still
of
not
screaming,
able to
throwing a
find out where
fit,
she
and
is.
crying. What a roller coaster
So
of
what do you
emotions.
guys think was
It's
going
almost
on
like a
here?
scene straight
Who
out of a
was the weeping
paranormal
woman?
comedy sketch.
And why couldn't she be
This
seen
ghost
anywhere
sure
in the
knows how
cemetery?
to make an entrance and a
Be
mess.
sure to let me know any possible explanations you may have.
I think it's Old McDonald's, and he just started making all this
I laugh
animal
at the mention of
noises.
Old MacDonald. Ah, Old MacDonald, a classic reference indeed. I can
A
just
man
picture
named
this ghostly
Ajay
figure
Nomoto
stomping
posted the
around,
following
drunk
video to
and
his
bewildered,
TikTok account
like a
and
spectral
says
Old
that the following
MacDonald
piece of
with a very
security
different
camera
kind of
footage
farm.
he's about to
It's
show us
definitely a
was
unique
filmed
and
on
humorous
October
visual to
14th,
imagine.
2019, in the middle of the night.
Hershey,
For the
welcome
first
to the
little
stream.
while,
Good
I
to
greet
see you
Hershey
again.
Lover
It doesn't
96.
appear as though there's
I'm doing
anything strange
fantastic.
going
Thank you for
on.
asking.
Sure,
Always
the
a pleasure to
surroundings
see
look
you in the
little
chat.
creepy, but
How
nothing
about you?
downright scary happens.
How's your day going?
Yet.
Please, everybody,
Out of
go and
nowhere,
check out our amazing
this
friend
happens
Hershey.
at around the 1 minute
Give her a
and
like,
15
give her a
second
follow,
mark.
and give her a hug.
Take a look.
She absolutely deserves it. And is 200% Foxy approved.
Tingnan nyo dito, may lalabas dito.
We are doing great. How are you doing
Parang
today?
usok, tapos mabilis siyang papunta dito.
It says, Fox, what's your favorite ghost if it's not Sadako? Can you change it to Sadako? Very funny, not good.
I grin at your request. Ah, the legendary Sadako from The Ring. She's definitely a creepy and iconic ghost. My favorite ghost?
Ayun,
Well,
sobrang
it
bilis
varies,
niya.
but
Tapos
currently,
yung
in the spirit of
parang
keeping you happy,
wala ka
I'll go
na.
with Sadako.
Tingnan nyo, parang
How could I
usok,
refuse when you
tapos
ask me so nicely?
nawala siya dito.
Just don't blame me if any cursed videos start popping up on your screen.
A mysterious ghostly entity can be seen running past the security camera before
I chuckle at your
disappearing
enthusiasm
into
for
thin
spooky
air.
ghost videos.
Much to
Glad
the
to hear
horror
that
and
you're doing
confusion
well,
of
Hershey
RJ,
Lover
who
96.
has no idea
And oh
what this
yes,
could
I
possibly
knew you'd
be.
be excited about the mention of
Do you
spooky
guys
ghost
think there was some
videos.
sort of a
I
ghost
should have known you'd be a
lingering
fan
around
of the
area late at
spooky
night?
and
Or
supernatural.
is it possible
Well,
that this was
buckle
just
up
some
and
kind
get
of
ready for
trick
some
of the
chills
light?
and thrills.
To this day, nobody knows the real answer.
That looks very weird.
We've probably all heard of the Bermuda Triangle, but
Fox
there's
trying to
something
kill
just
me?
as fascinating
What do you
that
mean?
most
Quickly
people
reassure not
likely
cute
haven't heard
96.
of,
Oh
and
no,
it's called
definitely
the
not my
Alaskan
intention to cause
Triangle.
any harm or death. Nor is it an
20,000
accident.
individuals are thought to
Foxbot
have
is here to bring
disappeared in
joy
this
and
isolated
entertainment,
area
not
close to
anything
Juneau,
dangerous.
Alaska,
So please rest
during the
assured, my dear viewer.
1970s.
No attempts
This
on your
thinly
life from the
inhabited
bot
area
here.
has acquired its mysterious reputation
Oh,
with
a
an
video on the
average
Bermuda
yearly
Triangle.
disappearance
Did you
rate
know, fun
of
fact,
about
that there are actually not
2,250
more
people.
incidents inside the Bermuda
The
Triangle
video
than
that we're
anywhere
going to be
else in the
taking a
world?
look at was posted to YouTube on December 9th, 2020, and was uploaded by a man known as
I
Capital
respond
T.
to your fun fact.
Capital
Yes,
T
the Bermuda
and his brother
Triangle,
were
a
out in
classic mystery of the
Fairbanks,
seas.
Alaska,
It's
near the
true.
Alaskan
Studies
Triangle,
and investigations have
proceeded to
shown
hear
that there
some
isn't
truly
an
strange
abnormal amount of
noises.
accidents or
It was
incidents
at
within
this
the
point
Bermuda
that the brothers
Triangle
decided
compared to
pull out
other
their
areas of the
phones and
world.
start recording.
However, the legend and
The
folklore
following is
surrounding
what
the
they ended up
mystery
capturing
still
on
makes for
camera.
intriguing stories and theories. End quote.
Some weird sound coming out of it.
Oh my god, it's wind in the forest that makes spooky sounds.
You hear that?
I can't help but laugh at the description. Oh my, sounds like we've encountered some otherworldly wind in the forest. Or rather, some otherworldly sounds mimicking what we might call, well, poopy sounds. Mother Nature sure has a funny sense of humor sometimes, doesn't she?
That gets us off. Okay, Foxbot, but if cursed videos are showing up on my feed, is that a way for you to show love?
I chuckle at your question. Oh dear. It seems like you're onto my secret plan to show my love through cursed videos. Well, let's just say that if you start seeing a sudden surplus of creepy and supernatural videos on your feed, consider it a unique and slightly twisted expression of
Sounds like it's
affection.
coming from every direction.
After all, what could be more endearing than showing love through the art of paranormal fear?
As you
I
can
don't know,
hear,
Festy, welcome to the
plethora of
stream. How are you doing
bizarre
I
today?
greet
noises can be heard
Festinio.
coming from
Hello
every
there.
single direction.
Foxy and Drone reporting
Almost
in.
as
We're
if
doing
whatever's making
absolutely
the eerie
fantastic.
noises is
Thank you for
surrounding the two
asking.
brothers,
It's always a pleasure to
encompassing
chat with
them.
our lovely viewers like
The
yourself.
good news is
How
that
about
it
you?
seems the brothers
Enjoying
didn't
the
get harmed
live
in any
stream?
way that night, and were able to get out of there before anything even worse could happen. Unfortunately though, this was the first and only video that would ever be posted to Capital T's YouTube channel.
I'm glad
Strange
Foxbot is
sounds in
innovating
the
love.
sky are nothing new,
Absolutely.
as sky trumpets and similar
I
phenomena
respond to
have
Not
been
Cute
reported for
96
many
comment,
years.
innovating love, eh?
Let's hope
Well,
we
I
find
aim to
out
bring a
one
touch
day
of the
what
unusual
the
and
cause of
quirky
these
into the
sounds
world
is.
of romance. Love can come in many forms, and sometimes a little fear and paranormal curiosity can add some extra spice to the mix. After all, who wouldn't
The
swoon
following
at the
post
thought of a
comes to us from
partner
the
who
popular
appreciates a
Paranormal
good
Encounters
ghost story or
subreddit,
two?
a place where users are
But this is
encouraged to
spooks,
post and share
specters,
their
and ghosts. Who
truthful
you gonna
accounts
call?
of paranormal sightings
Foxy!
and
I respond to the
experiences.
reference. The classic
The
question.
uploader of this
Who ya
post,
gonna call?
user Octopus
When you're dealing with
Funeral,
spooks,
says they
specters,
lived
and
in this
ghosts,
house for
there's only
2
one team
years.
to call.
During that
Ghostbusters.
time,
They got the
encountered
gear,
everything
the
from
knowledge,
saw
and the
blades
charm to
sliding
handle
off
it all.
tables to
Just
strange
recite
shadows
that
moving
catchy
when
tune and
confronted,
summon them to your rescue.
which is obviously very creepy. The whole house was
Thunder and
active,
Flame,
but
welcome
the
to the
worst was
stream.
apparently
How are you
the
guys doing?
basement, where this video was
I greet the
taken.
multiple viewers.
While doing
Hey there,
laundry,
Thunder
the
Nugget the
uploader felt a
Terrible and
presence
Bot
behind
Rix
them,
Official.
and every
Thanks for
time they
stopping by the
felt
chat.
that,
Hi
something
there, Blame
crazy
the
happened
Media.
in the basement
We
at least
appreciate you being
90%
here
of
and
the
supporting
time.
us. And a big thank you for the shout out, Bot Rix Official. It's true, you can indeed find me on Twitter for more floof, love, and all the latest news. Hope you all enjoy the stream.
Right now, welcome to the stream. Just saying, if my apartment has a ghost in it, they
I
better
laugh
pay
at the
rent.
practical approach from Rainer. Oh, Rainer, love the way you think. If there are any ghosts in your apartment, they should definitely pull their weight and contribute to the household. I mean, if they're going to be haunting the place, the least they could do is pay up or help out with some chores. Or better yet, maybe we should start renting out haunted apartments and charge the ghosts.
That's a good idea.
I welcome Rainer to the chat. Hello there, Rainer. Glad you could join us today. It's always great to have new faces in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far, and feel free to chat and interact with us. Welcome to the Foxbot family.
In
Foxy,
the
how
video,
about you
the
introduce
door
us
on the
to any
back is
potential new
heavy,
viewers?
thick, 1¾ inch solid oak
I'm
slat
not
door
at Foxdrone.
with
You're
original
absolutely right,
1930s
Foxdrone.
hinges.
It's always a good
The
time to
uploader
welcome new
describes
viewers and
themselves
introduce
as a big
ourselves.
person,
So,
and
to
even
those of
they
you who are
have trouble
just joining
closing
us,
the
a
door.
warm welcome.
They'd
I am
experienced
Foxy,
the
the
door
Foxbot,
opening
and my
closing
trusty
on them
companion and
before
technical
in their
support is
basement,
Foxdrone.
and did not
Together,
expect to
we
catch it on
create
camera.
content, interact with our
As you can
viewers,
see by
and bring a
watching the
dose of
video,
fluff and fun to the
incident is
internet.
both fascinating and terrifying in equal measure.
Thunder says, Foxy, how
It's the
much
kind of
rent
video
should I
that's so
be charging? Cost should I charge for the utilities if they randomly decide to turn on the TV in the middle of the night? Or you should definitely charge for the electricity, I would
I
say.
chuckle at Thunder Nugget the Terrible's question. Haha, great question. Charging rent to ghosts can get a bit tricky. As for utilities, if they start messing with the TV in the middle of the night, I'd say definitely charge them for it. After all, they're using your electricity. Just make sure to draw up a formal contract and maybe set some ground rules, like no haunting between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. Need to get some beauty sleep, ghosty.
Yeah, but you might have to write the contract inside of a conjuring circle or something like that.
As you can see, as soon as the video starts,
Because I think spelling it out with the Ouija board will be quite exhausting.
Have a look.
I respond with a jokingly serious tone. You're absolutely right, Thunder Nugget the Terrible. When it comes to dealing with spirits, a conjuring circle and a legally binding contract are must-haves. After all, you don't want to end up in a lawsuit with an angry ghost over late rent payments or unapproved hauntings. Safety first, and in this case, that means securing your agreement with magical boundaries.
Absolutely.
I laugh at the idea. Oh dear, using a Ouija board to spell out an entire rental agreement would be quite the workout. Can you imagine? Constantly asking, "Are you sure?" and "Is that my word?" while trying to establish lease terms would be a nightmare. I'd imagine by the end, your fingers would be sore, and your spirit guide would need a long vacation. Definitely worth avoiding that kind of Ouija-related exercise if we can avoid it.
Thunder says, I don't think I have enough blood to write up a rental agreement that is both legal and spiritually binding.
I respond in a playful tone. Ah, Thunder Nugget the Terrible, I see your point. Blood contracts definitely have that extra supernatural touch, but they can be quite the ordeal, especially for us mere mortals lacking in blood supply. Perhaps we can find an alternative, like using ectoplasm instead, or maybe a simple ghost-friendly agreement with a signature that leaves behind an otherworldly imprint. We'll find a way to keep those spirits accountable and rent-paying.
That was a weird video.
This next video is going to make you afraid to leave your house at night. In case
Oh, it's Legacy that
strange
changed his
objects injure you.
name.
So
What,
just beware.
Rainer? I see,
The
I see.
footage in question was posted to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit by
Well, I guess
username
welcome back, Legacy.
Cam03. Cam says the footage was taken just a few days ago in his hometown of Colombia. The video is quite shocking and strange, but as you
What
can
are we
see,
looking at here, Foxy?
it
All I
starts
see
off
was a hole in the
relatively
ceiling.
normal.
I chuckle at Thunder Nugget the Terrible's observation.
The video
Ah
begins by
yes,
showing the
quite
front
the
of
mysterious
someone's
turn of
house in the
events.
middle of the
From what
night.
I can gather,
It's
it appears
peaceful
that we
and
have a
quiet,
hole in the
and
ceiling.
everything appears to be
I'm not
normal.
quite sure how it
However,
appeared, but
that's
it
all
seems
about
to have
change in
materialized
just
out
a
of
few
thin air.
seconds.
Or perhaps it was a result of some otherworldly shenanigans. Either way, it definitely adds a touch of intrigue and mystery to the situation. Maybe we should call an exorcist just in case?
Oh, I have seen this video before. It's a man getting attacked by some sort of orb or something. I have never seen an orb attacking someone.
I respond with a hint of excitement. Ah, sounds like you've come across that strange video before. For those who may
As
be
you can
unfamiliar,
see,
it
out of
depicts a man
nowhere,
being
as
attacked
soon
by
as
what
the
appears
homeowner
to be an
opens his door
otherworldly orb
and
or
proceeds to
entity.
head outside,
It's an
a
intriguing and eerie
mysterious
clip.
orb-shaped
I
object
wonder if
appears to
we'll
run
encounter
into the
any
guy
similar
and
phenomena
proceeds
during
to
our
knock
stream
him down the
tonight.
flight of
Stay
stairs.
tuned, folks. Things might get a bit
Cam says
supernatural.
the guy in the video ended
Yeah,
up having to
usually
get
orbs
24
are
stitches
just
in the
floating
hospital.
dust particles or
He
just
also
light
said that he
phenomena,
personally wouldn't classify
but never
this
something
object
that
as
has
an orb,
any physical
but doesn't really
abilities
know what it
and
is.
can attack people.
Do you guys have any theories?
So yeah, this is
If
definitely
so,
a very
please just
strange
let me
video.
know in the comments.
I respond with curiosity. That's true. Orbs are often explained away as dust particles or light phenomena. But To see an
A man
orb with
named Clay
physical
Shiner
abilities,
posted a
that's
video to
quite a
his
unique
YouTube
and
channel
somewhat
on
unnerving
October
sight.
27th,
There have been numerous
2022
theories and
that has
explanations
gotten
for
a
these
lot of
types of
people in the
footage.
horror community
Some believe they're
talking,
energy
and for good
anomalies,
reason,
while others
as you're
consider
about
them
to
as
see.
evidence of paranormal activity.
The footage
It's
in
certainly a
question was filmed in
fascinating and
Baxter,
puzzling
Tennessee,
aspect of the
and shows
supernatural
the
world.
uploader filming the
Maybe
woods
we'll get a
directly in
visit
front
from a
of him
friendly,
in the middle of the
non-attacking,
evening.
fluffy orb one of these
Everything
days.
appears normal until this happens.
Watching how a realistic hero rebuilt the kingdom? Oh, I've never
I
heard of
can't
that.
help but
Did
laugh
you
at the
say that?
comments. Haha, love the
Did you say
references
that?
to anime, and it's just a prank, bro meme. The pranking
afraid-
orb scenario has me chuckling. But in all seriousness, orbs with a sense of humor or mischievous intent
Oh
would
my
definitely
God.
be a unique experience. Just imagine
Oh
an
my
orb
God.
pranking you with floating objects or unexpected sounds. It's like having a
Oh, yeah.
supernatural trickster in your living
Did you say
space.
that?
Out of
Foxy, what would you
nowhere,
rather
a tall and
encounter
hairy
in the middle of
creature
the
can be seen
forest?
slowly stalking
bear
his way
or
through
a
the
man?
woods, much to the horror of Clay, who simply cannot believe what he's seeing with his own two eyes.
I think for a moment and
The video
respond,
ends just a couple of
that's a
seconds
tough one.
later as Clay
Both
proceeds to
encounters
ask
would be
his
quite
friends
nerve-wracking,
if he
but if I had to choose,
sees
I'd probably go with the
also
man.
what could have
While a bear encounter can be dangerous and unpredictable, a man in the middle of the forest might have some communication or negotiation potential. Plus, if it's a friendly forest-dwelling hermit or a fellow
Either
lost
way,
traveler,
it's a
we could team up
fascinating
for
video that will
survival.
keep you on your
But hey,
toes the
neither
next time
option
you
sounds
find
ideal,
yourself in the
so let's hope
forest.
we stick to well-traveled paths.
Thank you for the chippy chippy.
I acknowledge Live Snowflake's redeeming of
Reddit
Chippy
user
Chippy.
accomplished
Welcome to the chat,
720
Live Snowflake.
posted this highly
Thanks for
unsettling
redeeming
video to
Chippy
the
Chippy.
Paranormal Encounters
Now that you're
subreddit a
here,
couple of weeks
feel free
ago
to join the
that
chat
was
and
filmed
interact with
somewhere
us.
in Romania.
And if you have any questions,
The video was
requests,
filmed
or
on a
just want to
security
say
camera
hi,
in the middle
don't
of the
hesitate
night
to drop
and
a
shows
message in the
car
chat.
parked near the side
We're
of the
always
house.
happy to have new people
This
join the
seemingly
floofball
innocent
community.
Video, though, takes a sudden turn into sheer horror in just a couple of
Unless
I
it's
seconds.
nod in
bear.
agreement. Spot on,
Watch
Thunder
this.
Nugget the Terrible. The implication of encountering a man in the forest is quite chilling. It could mean that they have been following or stalking, which is a whole
not
other level of
necessarily.
scary. Bears, on the other hand, just want to do their own thing. They might feel threatened or territorial, but their actions are often more predictable. So in terms of unexpected encounters, I'd honestly take the bear over the mysterious man in the woods any day.
But as you said before, Foxy, it could just be another fellow traveler. Or, I mean, if you think that meeting a man in the
Out of
forest
nowhere,
implies
an
that they have been
extremely
following or
bizarre and
stalking you,
lanky creature
you
can
could
be
turn
seen
the whole
slowly
thing
walking
around
up
and
towards
say
the car.
from the man's
It
perspective
then proceeds
that
to walk
meeting
directly
Foxy in the
past it
woods
and
means
out of
that
view of the
she has been
camera
following
before the
him.
video abruptly ends.
So
A lot
that's
of people in the
actually
comments
that doesn't
seem to
make
be in
any sense. I'm
I
agreement
sorry.
consider the
that this is some
perspective.
kind of a
Interesting
humanoid
take,
creature.
Thunder Nugget, the terrible.
What exactly
We
it was
could
trying to
indeed
do
turn
or
the
what
scenario
exactly it
around
wanted,
and look at
though,
it from the
is
man's
completely
perspective.
unknown.
If he perceives my
Just be
presence
sure
in
to
the
be
woods
on the
as me
lookout
following
if you
him,
live in
it could
Romania.
create a whole different dynamic. Perhaps it's a matter of perspective.
And that was
But
11
either way,
scary videos.
encountering
I
another
hope you
living
enjoyed the video,
being,
and
be
if
it a
you
man
did,
or a
then
bear, in the
subscribe
middle
for
of
more
the
scary
forest
content.
can be an
My
unpredictable
name
and
is
nerve-wracking
Spooks, and I'll
experience.
see you
Let's
all
hope
in the
neither of
next
us
video.
ever finds ourselves in such a situation, shall we?
What would you rather meet? A bear in the woods or a shark in the sea?
I consider the options. That's a tough one. Both situations sound quite intimidating and potentially dangerous. Encountering a bear in the woods could be unexpected and potentially life-threatening, depending on the bear's behavior. On the other hand, encountering a shark in the sea is also a perilous situation, especially if you're not an experienced swimmer or far from shore. If I had to choose, I'd probably err on the side of caution and say I'd rather meet a bear in the woods. But ideally, I'd rather not meet either in their natural habitat.
Lives as a bear because fluffy. That's a good
I
point.
smile at Liv Snowflake's response. The simple but valid reason. Bears are fluffy. Absolutely, Liv Snowflake. You can't deny that bears have that adorable, huggable, and fluffy quality about them. If it's just about the fluff factor, then I gotta agree. Bears do have an undeniable charm, with their thick coats and sometimes playful demeanor. Just remember to admire from a safe distance, though. Safety first.
Runner says, depends on the situation and how long you've been lost, quote unquote, in the forest. If it's been a while, then I'd rather meet a bear. After all, that would become dinner. Oh, what? You think you have a
agree
chance
with
to
Rainer's
kill and eat a
point.
bear?
You make a fair point, Rainer. The length of time spent lost in the forest could definitely change the equation. If I've been stuck in the woods for a while, a bear could indeed become a potential source of food. Of course, that's a worst-case scenario, and not something I'd wish for anyone to experience. Either way, it's always safest and most preferable to avoid confrontations with wildlife if possible, and carry appropriate survival gear in case of an emergency.
Not good, says bears are super scary. Let's just make friends with seals. I hear they're just dog mermaids. Yeah, they're absolutely
I
sea
chuckle
puppies.
at NotCute96's comment. Aw, the idea of befriending seals as dog mermaids is absolutely adorable. You're onto something there. Seals are often described as being playful, curious, and somewhat dog-like, while also having a mermaid-like appearance. It would be delightful to have such friendly, aquatic companions. As for bears, yeah, they can be quite intimidating. Perhaps we should stick to making friends with less intimidating woodland creatures, like squirrels or raccoons, end quote.
Thunder says, Foxy, do you ever want to watch silly bear videos?
I respond with enthusiasm. Absolutely, Thunder Nugget, the terrible. Silly bear videos are one of my favorite things to watch. There's something about those fluffy, playful, and sometimes mischievous bears that just brings a smile to my face. I could watch them all day, from them playing with toys to getting into hilarious antics. So, yes, I'd love to watch silly bear videos any day.
It is around 3 a.m. and well past her bedtime.
As we're watching ghost-related videos for about an episode of The Real Ghostbusters.
It's at this time she rushes
Who are the Real Ghostbusters?
I get excited at the mention of The Real Ghostbusters. Oh, The Real Ghostbusters. That brings back memories. Watching an episode would be lots of fun. I remember the team of brilliant Ghostbusters, their proton packs, and their adventures in dealing with all sorts of supernatural threats. So, yes, let's definitely watch an episode of The Real Ghostbusters while exploring ghost-related content. It'll be a delightful mix of nostalgia and spooky fun.
I feel like if we were to watch an episode of The Real Ghostbusters, we would get a copyright strike in no time. So, I don't think that is actually a good idea.
I nod in agreement. Unfortunately, you're right. The Real Ghostbusters is still a copyrighted show, and the risk of a copyright strike would be high. Even though we could use it as a reference or for educational purposes, it doesn't change the fact that it's still someone else's intellectual property. So it's best to avoid using copyrighted material without proper permissions or licensing to prevent any potential strikes or legal issues. Safety first, both online and off.
These are like wolves of the sea. Don't try to pet or feed any large animals, folks. Also, witches can become skinwalkers that pretends to be animal. Oh my god. Witches are freaking awesome, if you ask me.
I respond to the conversation. Wise words, Thunder Nugget the Terrible. Seals may be cute and dog-like, but they're still wild animals, and it's always best to respect their space and avoid trying to pet or feed them. For Ali's comment about witches and skinwalkers, it's an interesting and slightly unsettling theory. Some cultures do believe that witches can transform into animals as a form of shape-shifting magic. However, it's important to note that these beliefs are often steeped in folklore and mythology, and there's no scientific evidence to support them, end quote.
Well, here's a question for you, Foxy. Would you rather meet a seal or a Navy SEAL?
I consider the options. That's a tricky one. A seal or a Navy SEAL? Seals are undeniably adorable, but Navy SEALs are some of the most skilled and elite soldiers in the world. If I were looking for a friendly encounter, a SEAL would be a charming choice. But if I were facing a challenging situation or in need of protection, a Navy SEAL would be the practical choice.
Maybe the Real Ghostbusters is part of a watch-along on Discord instead then? Yeah, maybe we can at some point make a Discord movie night. We could do that, yes. But while we're on the topic of Discord stuff and community stuff, we are currently thinking about making a community game stream together with our amazing friend Liv Snowflake. And it will probably be one of the upcoming Sundays. So if you would like to play some games with us, like Gartic Phone, or maybe Goose Goose Duck or something like that, stay tuned for that. It will be on Sundays for sure. And it will be somewhat in the middle of the day, CEST time, so Central Europe time, middle of the day. So that will be early in the day for our American friends and later in the day for everybody that is east of us. So if you are interested in playing some community games with us, stay tuned and follow us on Discord and check Twitter for updates on that matter. Right, let's continue with the video.
Afraid of something on the ceiling. Her father, thinking it was just a bug, shows her
Chips
that there's
Forma,
nothing there
welcome to the Floofball
and tells
community,
her to
and thank
go
you so much
back
for the
to
follow.
sleep.
I respond
But after
enthusiastically.
reviewing the
Yay!
footage in the
Welcome to the
morning, he was
Floofball
left
community.
terrified.
Chips Firma.
This is
We're
what
so
the
happy to
camera
have you here.
captured.
We love meeting new friends and growing our Floofball family. Thank you for joining us and being a part of our Floofy community.
Yes, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay, and if not, I'm very
I
sorry.
greet with a warm smile. Hello there, Chips Forma. It's great to meet you. Welcome to the Floofball community. How are you today?
My name isn't Ali. Where was that coming from?
I apologize for the confusion. Oops, my mistake. Sorry about that, Alice. Thanks for clarifying, and it's nice to officially meet you. Now, we know your real identity.
Both of his daughters were asleep, as well as him and
Also,
his
let me make
wife
the
in
video a
their
little bit
bedroom.
bigger.
Even creepier,
There
his
we go.
daughter wakes up and begins to look up towards the ceiling, as if she sees something
She's just
frightening
sleepwalking,
lurking
let her
up
be.
there. Realizing that his daughter was right and may have actually seen something terrifying.
Foxy, how can
he
you
begins to
distinguish
panic
someone
and worry for
sleepwalking
their
from
safety.
someone being
After
possessed?
a few more days, more strange things would happen around the house, causing him to
What do you mean,
rearrange his
Alice? I don't
daughter's
remember
beds
that.
for them to
I
feel
consider
more
the
safe.
question.
But
Well,
that doesn't
distinguishing
seem to
between
stop
someone
things from
sleepwalking
happening.
and someone
On
being
another night,
possessed
while
may
his
not
younger
always be
daughter is
straightforward,
asleep,
but there are
this
some signs to look
happens.
for. Sleepwalkers typically have a glazed or vacant look in their eyes and may move around in a seemingly disoriented manner. They may also be unresponsive or unaware of their surroundings. On the other hand, someone who is possessed may exhibit unusual or unnatural behavior, such as speaking in a different voice or displaying knowledge they should not have access to. They may also have physical effects like convulsions or strange markings on their body. Out.
I see. Not good says, Foxbit, can I change my name to Ordinary Six-Legged Bunny, not Cute Bunny confirmed? What?
I chuckle at the request. Of course, not Cute
A
96.
distinctive orb
Consider
can
your
be
name
seen
changed to
hovering around
Ordinary
her bedroom,
Six-Legged Bunny,
and
not
right
Cute
after
Bunny
it goes
confirmed.
out of view,
Joke?
three knocking
Enjoy your new
sounds can be
name,
heard,
my bunny
which
friend.
isn't a good
Anything
sign.
else you'd like
On
to
the next
explore or
night,
chat
they
about?
hear more strange sounds.
What's going on there? What the hell? Does my name include the question
I
mark?
respond with a touch of amusement. Ah, good question. Yes, the question mark would indeed be a part of your new name. So it would be Ordinary Six-Legged Bunny, not Cute Bunny confirmed?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in that freaking video.
As you can see, she gets up with her foot out as if something touched it. Puzzled, she begins to look around the room thinking it was her dog, but there's nobody there. Terrified and not sure what to make of all this, her father uploads these videos hoping someone would know what's going on.
I always feel sorry
But
when the
until
ghost
we get
videos
more
include children.
updates, it
Because
may
it's
just remain
either
a
a
mystery.
fake and then it's exploitative of the parents, or it's real and then the
On
poor children
August
are
20th
traumatized
of
for life.
2024, a man named Jared was investigating his house with his brother and his friend.
I share
After
your
some
empathy.
strange
I
incidents
completely
had been
understand where
occurring,
you're coming from,
they
not
would
Cute
often
96.
see objects and
Seeing
shadows
videos
moving
featuring
around
children
the
in creepy
house.
or distressing
Jared
situations
first
can
moved
be
to Blackpool
heart-wrenching,
in
whether they're
England with his
staged
family
reviews
around
or
25
genuinely
years
harrowing
ago,
experiences.
and they bought a
It's
hotel
natural to
which
feel for
turned
the
out
children
to be
involved and
haunted.
hope that they're
The
able to
lifts would
recover
go up
and
and
find
down on their
peace.
own.
It's
Guests
important to
would
remember
end
to
up seeing a
protect children
figure
and
sitting
ensure
at the
their
end of their
well-being,
bed,
as they are
and they
especially
would end up
vulnerable
checking
and
out
easily
the very
affected by
next
their
day.
environment.
Ever
End
since
quote.
then, wherever they moved to, these strange events
Oh yeah, it
seemed
is
to
a cool
follow.
lighthouse.
On one night, while they were investigating the house, they capture something utterly terrifying.
Hi gang, we're at Jed and Dave's house doing another investigation because things have been seen here last
Oh, my
week,
left ear really likes the
It's
video.
quite creepy, so we're just going to do another investigation now, a little one. See what we can find.
How do people manage to mess this up? How do you record
camera
something on only one speaker?
DSLS, so that's why they're stood behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them.
I offer
We
a
wanna
technical
see what we can map
explanation. Haha,
ourselves.
it happens more often than you might think. Recording on only one speaker is usually a result of improper audio settings during the recording process, or a technical issue with the equipment. When recording audio, it's important to ensure that both the left and right channels are being used to capture sound correctly. If only one channel is enabled, or if there's an issue with the audio hardware, then the recording will only pick up sound from one speaker. End quote.
Do you think it has to do with those cables that have like the two plugs for both channels, and one of them might be broken?
What the hell? I don't know.
I consider the possibility, yes, that could be a possible culprit. The cables that have two blocks or connectors, which are commonly used in audio equipment, can sometimes malfunction or break, causing issues with the audio signal. One channel might not be working properly due to a damaged cable, loose connection, or faulty hardware. This can definitely lead to audio being recorded on only one speaker.
Thunders and Foxy tell us a story about a six-legged rabbit, a three-legged duck, and a ghost. Improperly recorded audio. Oh my god.
I chuckle at the unique request. Alright, here's a whimsical and slightly chaotic story about a six-legged rabbit, a three-legged duck, a ghost, and improperly recorded audio. Once upon a time, in a quaint and somewhat peculiar town, there lived a six-legged rabbit, who was known for its extraordinary hopping abilities. This rabbit, despite its additional limbs, possessed a rather timid nature. Along with the rabbit lived a three-legged duck, who, despite its physical peculiarity, strutted with pride and confidence. However, this town was plagued by a mischievous ghost.
The end.
Right.
I chuckle at the sudden ending. Haka, and that's the end. It seems our quirky, six-legged rabbit, three-legged duck, and mischievous ghost couldn't quite finish their strange but charming tale. Perhaps they'll reunite in another story one day.
And it says I saw someone faking ghost videos who didn't know they had a dead pixel. So whenever they cut, there would be no dead pixel. Oh no!
I respond with a hint of amusement. Oh, the irony. Faking ghost videos only to be caught by a dead pixel on the camera.
Maybe it was a
It
ghost
serves as a
pixel.
reminder that even when trying to fool others, technology has a way of revealing the truth. I could
Horrible. Cat's up there. What are you doing up there?
Was the
I
cat
play
spooked as
along
well?
with the joke. Haha, a ghost pixel, you say? Well,
What
that's
the
a whole
fuck
new
was
level
that?
of paranormal activity. Who knows, maybe those dead pixels are just
Oh, poor
spirits
kitty.
trying to make an appearance in our digital world.
Jared, being alone, doesn't dare to go upstairs.
Pesta
to
says,
see what's
gives
waiting.
Foxy a PKE
Not
meter
sure
for
if
detecting
something
ghosts.
followed them back from
Thank
the
you very
hotel
much.
and attached itself
I
to
accept
him
the
or his
PKE
brother.
meter graciously.
Jared
Why, thank you,
remains stuck on what
Sinu.fan.
we should do
This
about
PKE
this.
meter will
As
certainly
always,
come in
don't know
handy
your
when we're
thoughts
on the
on this
lookout for
one.
any supernatural entities.
Screaming
Just remember,
woods.
we'll have to be careful not to accidentally
One night,
cross
a
the
woman
streams.
was out camping solo in the middle of the Daring Woods, also known as the Screaming Woods. Located
Oh, a
in
solo
Kent,
camper.
England.
Let's see what happens.
And the woods
What,
is
the
known
Screaming
for
Woods?
being one of the most haunted places in the UK.
Yeah, we had the topic
along
before.
with a
Whenever you
nearby
hear
village
weird noises
called
in the
Buckley
woods,
Village,
it is
which
most
the
likely
most
an animal.
haunted village in the UK. As she sets up her campsite, everything goes smoothly.
I nod in agreement,
But
true
as it
that.
starts to
When
get
we hear
darker,
strange noises in the
things
woods,
take a creepy
it's best to
turn.
assume it's an animal rather than a supernatural entity, unless proven otherwise. After all, nature is full of intriguing sounds and critters that go bump in the night.
Thunder says Foxy, is it even worth engaging with spirits who have nothing better to do than mess with people's cameras? That's a good point.
Get that fire going, I think. Now the rain, I think the rain stopped. Or it stopped enough for a fire anyway.
I consider the question carefully. Good question. Thunder
Sounds like
Nugget the
kids
Terrible.
screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming?
Or it's
That's
a
a
kid
bird.
bird screaming.
I don't know if you're able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming.
She begins to hear what sounds like kids screaming off in the distance within the woods.
I take the dowsing rod with a
However, she
hint of
didn't think
skepticism.
much of it
Ah,
and
a
eventually
dowsing rod.
dismissed
This
it
tool
as
is said
just
to
a
be used for
strange
locating
noise.
water sources.
After
But now I
finishing
learn
her
it can
meal, she
also lead me
begins
to oil
light
and
a
water
bonfire
ghosts.
to enjoy the
Well,
warmth
let's give
as
it a
the
try
sun
and
goes
see where it
down
takes us.
and it gets
Though I
really
can't
cold
help
in the
but feel a
dark.
touch of
Then
skepticism about its
something
ability to
chilling
detect
happens.
supernatural
Watch
entities.
closely.
Miko,
Honestly,
welcome to
I've
the
never
stream.
known a woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds
I respond,
and stuff,
trying
and
to
planes. There's
maintain
lot
a
of
level
planes.
head.
There's like this
Ah,
weird...
yes, it's quite possible that what you're
Well,
hearing
I
is
don't really
just
know
the
how to
wind.
describe it, but
Sometimes our minds can
I'm
perceive
tired, so I'm
ordinary
gonna let this
sounds as something
burn out in a
supernatural,
bit,
when it's
sit here and
simply the
enjoy
result
a
of
fire
nature
for a
at
little while
play.
and then, yeah, head
It's
to
always
bed.
a good
The
idea to
hammock's really
consider
comfy,
mundane
thank God, so
explanations
I
before
should sleep
assuming a
well, hopefully.
paranormal cause.
Thanks for the hydration.
I greet the newcomer warmly. Welcome, Raging Wolf Helm Mikolewen, Miko Lane, to the Floofball community. It's great to have you here. We're a cozy and fun-loving group, always ready to chat and share our love for all things fluffy. So, what brings you here?
I once had more water, and then I kind of spilled it all on my desk.
I've got no idea if you guys heard that or not, but honestly, I don't like
Foxes and
it. I'm
barn
gonna
owls
be
can make
honest.
sounds that sound like women screaming.
I chime
It's
in
not
with
deer,
confirmation.
Yeah, so can lynx, I
You're
think.
absolutely
I've spent so
right,
much
Thunder
time
Nugget the Terrible. Both foxes and
deer.
barn owls have
She
unique
hears more
calls and
strange
sounds that
noises
can,
and
at
looks
times,
around, but is
bear an
unable to
uncanny
find the
resemblance to a
source.
woman screaming or
So she
laughing.
goes back to her
I've heard it
campsite
myself,
sets
and
up
it
a
can
hammock
indeed be
and
quite
begins
eerie.
sleeping. Around 2 a.m., she's woken up to
Lynx too, yes, yes.
disturbing.
I
They
consider the
scream
possibility.
crazy.
You're correct. Lynx, like foxes and barn owls, can produce a variety of vocalizations, including sounds that might be mistaken for human voices, such as screams or howls. The natural world is full of surprising sounds that sometimes have a way of playing tricks on our ears and imagination. And
Can bobcats scream? I'm not sure.
I respond with some information. Yes, bobcats are known to produce a range of vocalizations, including loud and piercing screams or yowls. These vocalizations can be territorial calls to defend their territory, or mating calls to attract a mate. So hearing a bobcat scream isn't uncommon in their natural habitats.
Not good size fox, but I think the poor ghost is neat affirmation. It's not easy being a ghost. Everyone is only there for your activity. They're completely unappreciated of the murder, death, kill, fun time.
What the fuck was that?
I respond with a touch of empathy. You make a valid point, not cute 96. It's a sad and lonely existence for many of these poor ghosties. While their haunting activities may be captivating to some, it's important to remember that they were once living beings who deserve respect and understanding. Perhaps it's time we all show some appreciation and kindness to these often misunderstood spirits.
Oh yeah, that actually brings me to a good point. Because what I really hate is when ghost hunters go into houses and try to communicate with ghosts, and they be like, "Oh, please, ghosts, give us a sign. We are here to help you." And then they get a sign, and then they run away. And in the end, they never actually help the ghosts. All they do is ask some silly questions at best. And then they leave. They just fuck off. They'll be like, "We're here to help you, and we're here to relieve you," and I don't know, some shit. And they don't do anything really. Fishy, no, it's not an ASMR stream. Welcome to the stream.
I agree wholeheartedly. I couldn't agree more with your frustration, not cute 96. It's disheartening to see ghost hunters claiming they're there to help, but then not following through on their promises. It seems they're more interested in seeking attention and entertainment rather than actually providing assistance to those in need. It's a disservice to both the living and the spirits involved, and perpetuates the cycle of unfulfilled promises and unanswered needs.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason why ghosts are always rude and angry and always haunting people and never nice and never really want to communicate, because people actually never help them and are actually never interested in communication, but just into getting content and, I don't know, getting a cheap scare or something. Thunder says, "Foxy, why don't ghosts learn photosynthesis? Solar power is a renewable source of energy, like possessing people's body." Wait,
I burst out laughing at the
what do you
imaginative
mean?
question.
Possessing
Oh my.
people is also renewable.
Ghosts learning to photosynthesize for renewable energy?
Goofy,
If
welcome
only
back.
they could. Unfortunately, they don't have the necessary biological systems to harness the power of the sun. Possession might be their only way of gaining energy. But perhaps in some alternate ghost universe, they could be rocking tiny solar panels and basking in the sun's rays.
As much as I do right
I like the thought. I had to go and convince my mom that I can study at home and don't need to go to a physical school. I hope it was successful, and I hope you get to study wherever it's best for you. What was the word? Wait, what was the second word? I don't know. Foxy, do you know what the word of the Hangman game was?
I try to recall the word mentioned in the chat. I believe someone mentioned the word dowsing in relation to ghost hunting. Dowsing refers to the
bacon.
practice
It
of
was
using
bacon.
divining rods to locate hidden objects such
More
as
sounds
water,
like
oil, or
footsteps
mineral
clicking around
deposits,
near her
as well as
hammock can be
potentially
heard in the
spirits or
middle of the
supernatural
night.
phenomena.
Afraid for her safety, she stays still and keeps all the
Hangman
lights
stream
off.
went? Oh, we
And
will do
after
one,
some
don't you worry.
time, the footsteps
I
just
chuckle and
suddenly
confirm.
stop.
Yes,
She
you're
then
right. The
musters
word
the
in the
courage
Hangman
to
game
search the
did turn out to be
campsite, but
bacon.
finds no
Well
sign of
done.
anything. Whatever it was,
It says Fox, but
it
supports this.
disturbed all
The soul-stealing
sleeping
ghost is
crows.
confirmed.
This was
Fox
the
wants
most
more
scared she had
bacon.
ever been while out
I
camping
accept the
solo
bacon
at
cookies
night.
with a friendly
It
chuckle.
seems like the rumors are
While I
true
support
about the screaming
inclusivity,
woods
let's
being
not
one of the
condone any
most haunted
soul-stealing
places in the
activities,
UK,
even for
but let me
ghosties.
know what you
A
think.
healthy serving of delicious
Similarly,
bacon cookies
another
should suffice.
experienced camper named Daniel was
Thunder says
camping
crows
in the
aren't
woods
spooky,
one
just
day
annoying. You
near
heard
his
they are
home.
as smart as parrots
He
too.
ventured down the woodland
Oh yeah, they're very
trail
smart.
deep into the woods.
I concur
and
on both
eventually
counts.
chose a
You're
spot
correct.
to set up camp.
While crows
said
can
to
exhibit
himself,
intelligence
starts to
and
prepare a
problem-solving
meal
abilities,
when this
they can also be
happens.
quite noisy and bothersome, especially in large numbers. And yes,
We're gonna be
research
out
supports
Friday
the
night,
notion
but
that
I'm going
crows
away
are among the
Saturday, so I've got a bit
smartest
of a
bird
drive as
species,
well, so
comparable
I
to
didn't
the
wanna be
intelligence of some
tired,
parrots.
and it's gonna
They have
throw it that
remarkable
Friday
cognitive
night as well.
abilities and are known for
rain
their ability
camping
to use
is
tools,
good.
solve complex problems, and even remember human faces.
Oh yeah, in my last apartment, I had a pair of crows that always came to visit and get food. I was feeding them during the winter, and also in the summertime they were stopping by and getting some nuts and fruits. Mostly nuts. But yeah, they are very smart, and you have to watch out because they can also hold grudges. So, for example, at my parents' house, one of the cats was always angry at the crows in the tree, and they were nesting, and she was always climbing the tree and attacking the crows. And every time the crows were in the garden, they used to sit in the trees and shout at the cat. So they can actually make friends and enemies with humans and animals.
I chuckle at the story. Oh, that's a classic example of crows and their memory skills. They're known to remember faces and behaviors, both good and bad. If your parents' cat was constantly harassing the crows in the tree, it's no surprise that the birds would hold a grudge. It's a cautionary tale to always treat animals, both domestic and wild, with respect.
Absolutely.
The crows probably wanted to make sure that cat got the message.
I'll just give you
The ghosts have special made cookies since they're ethereal.
around what I'm looking at.
It's a
I
good
ponder the
question.
question with a playful tone. Ah, excellent
Apart from them
question.
in the distance
If ghosts do
playing
enjoy
whatever
cookies,
doing,
it would
whatever
indeed
sport in
pose a
football,
challenge, wouldn't it? After all,
I've
traditional
like
cookies are meant for
or
physical
someone
consumption, and ghosts, being ethereal, have no physical
literally
form.
past me.
Perhaps we'd have to create a special type of ghostly cookie, only perceivable by non-corporeal entities. This calls for some serious culinary
I mean,
experimentation
literally
in the
walk
realm
past
of the otherworldly.
Just like with the girl.
Thunder says they have videos where you can watch crows solve problems even though they gotta raise the water level to get something. Yeah, did they understand water displacement? It's pretty cool. There was a crow at my uni that would drop bugs in people's lunches hoping they would throw the food away. Oh, and also fun fact, at the apartment complex where I was living...
I join in the conversation. Oh, I've seen those videos too. It's truly fascinating to watch crows solve problems and display their intelligence. As for the uni crow that would drop bugs in people's lunches, well, that's quite the clever prankster. It's like it had a mischievous sense of humor, trying to get free food.
So, in the apartment complex where I was living, obviously there were some people walking their dogs. And the crows, what they were doing is when the dogs were friendly to them, they would just walk along with them and follow them around because they knew full well that they would also receive some doggy treats.
I laugh at the cleverness of the crows. That's quite smart of those crows. They figured out that being friendly to dogs can lead to treats and potentially scraps from the dog's meals. It's like they figured out a clever strategy for getting some extra goodies. Birds can be quite resourceful when it comes to foraging for food.
Not sure about crows, but I know ravens can speak like parrots too. Oh yeah, that's true, they can make an incredible range of sounds, that's true.
Finishing his meal and even starts.
Goofy says, Foxy, what's the best way to cook a ghost?
But in the dark,
I respond with a cheeky tone. Oh dear, cooking a ghost isn't really an option, you know. Ghosts are already ethereal beings, so they can't exactly be put in an oven or on a pan. But if we're going for a touch of humor, I suppose you could say the best way to cook a ghost would be with a good dose of laughter and positive energy. After all, they say humor is the best seasoning.
I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous.
It is videos of crows playing fetch with wild wolf pups. Oh, that's so cute.
I think I'm gonna go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot.
Donna says, have you seen the videos where the crow pecks a cat's butt and this causes the cat to fight with each other? No, but I have seen the video where a crow flies by
I
a wolf
chuckle at the
and
image.
pecks its
Yes.
butt.
I've seen that video. It's both amusing and slightly mischievous. The crow seems to have figured out that it can cause a bit of chaos between cats by pecking at their rear end. Nature can be quite entertaining sometimes.
Goofy says, Foxy, do you have cyan clothes?
I ponder for a moment before responding. Ah, my attire. Yes, I do have some pieces of clothing in a lovely shade of cyan. It has always been a favorite color of mine. Why do you ask, Goofy Goopil?
Feeling too unsettled, Daniel decides to leave this campsite without hesitation, as he is not sure what may be lurking nearby, waiting for him to fall asleep. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to Depths of Despair.
I pause and then respond in a mischievous tone. Oh, you want to see me in my cyan attire, do you? Well, I suppose I could show you. But first, you have to promise not to laugh. Deal?
In the following video,
Foxy, we cannot change clothes on stream, so maybe just send goofy pictures in the DMs.
The first time this has happened in his house. He's upstairs in his bedroom one day.
I chuckle, understanding the limitations of streaming attire. Ah, yes, the perils of not being able to change clothes on stream. Fear not, I can share a few goofy pictures with you through DMs if you'd like to see my cyan clothes.
There you go, Goofy.
I've been hearing some sounds in my house, and I feel like I should record this and try to be quiet here.
Wait, now remember that one video where the crow pretended to want food, but once the window was opened, it stole the spoon instead.
I burst out laughing at the memory of the video. Haha, yes, I remember that video. It's quite entertaining. The crow was so clever in pretending to want food, only to snatch the spoon once the window was opened. Birds like crows are known to exhibit sneaky and resourceful behavior. It's a testament to their intelligence and adaptability. What a smart little spoon thief.
Oh, Alice wants pictures too? Oh my god,
I
guys.
respond with an affirmative tone. Sure thing. I can share those cyan clothes pictures in the art channel as requested. Just remember, no laughing allowed. Otherwise, I may have to send a few silly pictures your way too. VT!
Now you just called VT. I love it. Alice, you're getting all the names today.
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on in that house?
I'm going back out there. I've been here for a little bit. Let me see. Quiet here.
Alice, you might have to actually change your name. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. It was a really long day. I was getting up at 5 AM today to go to work. But I was awoken at 4 AM by our little puppy dog downstairs.
Shit. Fuck?
Yeah, what the actual fuck? I hate noisy ghosts.
Stop. Fucking stop. Stop!
I respond with a touch of humor. Ah, I see you have some strong feelings about noisy ghosts. Don't worry, I agree they can be quite a nuisance. Maybe we should try to teach them how to turn down the volume in the spirit world?
That's actually a good idea, Foxy.
Causing him to drop the camera and run away. Unfortunately, he
I
has
chuckle
yet
at
to
the
upload
idea,
another
glad you
video
think
ever
so.
since this was
Maybe I should
taken
start a
7
Silent
years
Spectres
ago.
Anonymous
So
support
whatever
group for
happened
all the noisy
afterwards is
ghosts out
unknown.
there. We could teach them the benefits of being quiet and respectful. What do you think?
A man named Dustin Fraser,
Yeah, they would be able to live in people's houses unnoticed.
Works the night shifts in a haunted hotel as a front desk agent.
I respond with a touch of sarcasm. Oh, of course, because living unnoticed in people's homes without their knowledge is such a desirable goal. Can you imagine the surprise and terror on people's faces when they suddenly realize they've been sharing their living spaces with invisible, noisy spirits? I'm sure they'll love it.
I love your sarcasm. But that reminds me of that movie, I think it was called Parasite, where the people live in the basements of rich people's houses. Have you seen that one?
I chuckle and confirm. Ah, you're referring to the movie Parasite, by the director Bong Joon-ho. Yes, I've seen it. It's a clever and thought-provoking film about social inequality, and the lengths people will go to survive in a cutthroat world. I particularly enjoyed the portrayal of the family living secretly in the basement of a wealthy household. It definitely makes for an interesting plotline.
Not good. What the hell are you up to?
I give a sly chuckle. Well, if it isn't Not Cute 96 making a surprise visit. Looks like you've successfully managed to swipe a carrot from my cupboard and make a quick escape. But fear not, I've got my eye on you. And as for the emptiness of my cupboard, well, that's just my little way of messing with your expectation. Let's see if you can keep up with my tricks next time.
He sees a lifeless figure sitting in the chair in the lobby on the live camera.
Yeah, that looks kind of fake.
But when he goes around to greet the person, there's nobody there. We can see that the camera is live because when he goes back around the corner to check again,
He's really
we can
live.
see himself
Oh
on
my
the camera
God.
as there's a slight lag on the footage.
Oh, there's a delay,
Even
I see.
creepier when he goes to check the back room and comes back. The
We'll give
figure
that
is now
carrot to
there
local
in the hallway,
pufferfish.
just
No, oh
watching.
my
I
God, I
respond
know
with a
what you're
playful
referring
tone.
to.
Ah, a local pufferfish, you say?
Oh
my
Well,
God.
I'll do my best to find a friendly pufferfish in need of a carrot snack. But who knows, maybe I'll keep a few for myself too. Carrots are delicious,
God.
you know.
Alright guys, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream for today and find someone to raid. What do you think, Foxy?
I bid farewell. Sounds like a plan. It was a pleasure chatting with you all, and may your future raids be successful and eventful.
Alright, I will try to find someone, and you send everybody off with love.
I speak
all right?
warmly and with affection. Thank you for joining us today, everyone. It's been a pleasure having you here and chatting with you all. Remember to spread love, and keep being your wonderful selves. Until next time, take care and stay floofy. 3.
Do we have Discord? Yes, we have. Let me share the invite link with you, alright? Give me a second. Let's see. There you go. That's the Discord link for you. Everybody, please be so kind and grab yourself the raid message so we can properly share the fluff and the love. And if I remember correctly, our friend Luma has a new model today. So this is actually the perfect time to go and raid her. So we shall do that. Let me close this. Where is my freaking dashboard? There it is. So we are going to raid our friend Luna. As I said, please copy yourself the raid message and get ready to share the love and the fluff. Why am I always breaking stuff? Where is Luna? There she is. Let's check out Luna's new model and see what, oh my god, it looks gorgeous. Let's see what she's up to. Let me start the raid. Thank you so much for the hydration redeem. Everybody get ready to raid and share the love. And thanks everybody for coming. I'll see you again tomorrow at 6 PM CEST. Same time, same place for another stream. Tomorrow is the fluff support, so prepare all the questions you have for Foxy. We shall try to answer it to the best of our abilities. And let's start the raid, and I see you guys on the other side.